About movies earlier and unprecedented. Donald Trump today is the only person that was a cast member of Home Alone 2 to be impeached.
This week on Weller Does Delmarva, Denise joins us for a New Year wrap-up. Don Disharoon drops by for a chat about his new retirement venture. Joe Conaway stops by with an update on what's going on in his world. We are live from Marilyn's Cheer Cafe in Georgetown. Here's your host, Jim Weller.
A happy new year. This is the first show of 2020. So happy new year. Hope everybody had a safe new year. And we are here. And we're doing something a little different today. We are going to have a little bit of open microphone time. So if you are watching or listening and you say, you know what, I'd like to chat with you for a minute or put a plug in for your business or your organization, get up and get on down here because as time allows, we're going to let people just kind of randomly come up and have a word on the mic just to say Happy New Year if they would like. So is your dad calling in? Oh, he's on the phone already. Well, I think the first person we're going to talk to is via the telephone all the way from Lincoln, Delaware, is Colin Walls going to chat with us about TV Delmarva. Colin, are you awake?
Hey, I'm here. Good morning, Jim.
Good morning.
And that does not, the offer you gave out, you actually have to come to the Cheer Center, right? You
That's
can't
what I'd like.
Call in or
no, right. Yep, that's a good point. Yep, we want them to physically come here. Don't no purchase necessary, but we just want to
send emails or texts or anything like that, right?
Nope, or write it on a $20 bill and send it through the door. You can't do that either. So,
all right, $100 bills, you'll do that, right?
$100 bills, different story. But anyway, so they're welcome to stop by and say hi. That's all we're really looking for.
I think it's a great idea. I like that you're doing that. I think it's going to be good for the community, good for business owners, and I feel your show is good for the community as it already is. But you know, it's that's just one little extra perk of watching and participating in the Weller Does Delmarva show.
That's what we're trying to do. So, what's back at Central Headquarters?
Back here, it's called Master Control, Jim.
Master Control.
And the studios, yes, we have a Studio A, we have a Studio B. Studio B also doubles as our Master Control in there at times, and I'm actually in the server room here, so this is where all of our equipment is that actually runs things and sends it out over the internet and over the airwaves and over whatever else.
Right.
Carrier pigeon.
Yep, and then squirrels deliver messages.
We are here at TV Delmarva this morning. We're running your show. We also have a show going on in Studio A right now where we're recording it for later. It's the Three Bros sports show, and it's three young guys. They're I think they all went to Del Tech, and they might be in the communications class down there, and they're doing a sports show. They just kind of felt that that's their passion. They like sports, and they started out as a podcast and approached me and said, can we do a show? And we said, sure.
Well, when does it air?
Here on TV Delmarva.
When will it air?
It will air at 1 o'clock today. So,
Okay.
So here's the schedule for TV Delmarva this morning, live and local, from 7 a.m. to 1 o'clock, and then from 1 to 2, it's recorded, and it's only recorded this morning, so it's fresh and it's relevant. Your show 7 to 9 on TV Delmarva. Then we have In the Huddle with Coach Muddle. He's going to be back in the studio. He's been in Florida on vacation, so he's been videoing into us, and then after that is Michael Sprouse's show, Coastal A&E, with host Michael Sprouse. And then we have the Three Bros Sports Cast, sports show, I think it's called. And it's all available on TV Delmarva. How do I get TV Delmarva? You go to tvdelmarva.com. The instructions are right there, or you can watch it there. Click Watch Live, or if you have a Roku player or an Amazon Fire Stick or TV, all the instructions are right there on how to get that on your Roku or Amazon Fire Stick.
It's that simple. Everybody can play a role and watch this station just steadily grow by the week and by the month.
Yeah, and it's been a lot of fun. We've been working on this thing since 2012 when we started, and it's really just taken off here in the last 6 months probably.
Correct. And advertising opportunities, if somebody wants to help you sell advertising, if somebody wants to buy advertising, or have their own show or get more involved, all they need to do is reach out and chat with you.
That's right. You can message me, email Colin at tvdelmarva.com, or give me a call on my cell phone, 302-242-8015.
Okay. Well, thanks a lot, Colin. And Colin's also the owner-operator of Wall Service Center downtown Milford, too. We're coming on the radio. This is actually going to be our first show, our absolute first show of 2020. So I want to say good morning and Happy New Year to everybody. Is it Kate back there working this morning? Kate, you've done a great job. You've got us this far. Are we going to play the collage again, or don't worry about it, or what are your guys' thoughts on that? But we've got an action-packed show, and we got an open mic here today, something we've never done before. We're going to try a little experiment. You ready with the collage? Okay, so here's our rundown for the day. Is everybody ready? Go. Here it is.
This week on Weller Does Delmarva, Denise joins us for a New Year wrap-up. Don Disharoon drops by for a chat about his new retirement venture. Joe Conaway stops by with an update on what's going on in his world. We are live from Marilyn's Cheer Cafe in Georgetown. Here's your host, Jim Weller.
So there you go. We're going to be chatting with some people, but what we're going to do today, so if you are listening and you are able to get down to Georgetown this morning before 9 o'clock, and hopefully we don't have too many people because we only have so much time, but we're going to let people put in a plug for their business or their organization, or simply come in, have a seat with me, and just say Happy New Year to the community if you want. So today we're going to do something that we've never done before. We're going to give away time. We're going to give away time. So if you ever wanted to be on the radio, if you ever wanted to be on half a dozen Facebook pages, if you ever wanted to be on TV Delmarva, or if you ever wanted to be on YouTube, we have a lot of people watching and listening. Okay, so all you need to do is come on in to the Cheer Center in Georgetown. Just come right through the door, say hi to Katie, and say, I'd like to chat with Jim for a minute or two, and it's going to be just a minute or two, just so you know. It's not going to be 5 or 10 minutes, but no charge today. And like I say, if you own a business and you want to put a plug in for your business, or you got some great idea you want to share, don't want any grumbling or complaints or anything like that. This is just a more of an upbeat, positive type thing. But I'm opening up the microphone today saying, hey, if you want to come in and say hi, no phone calls, nothing like that. I want you to come through the door and chat with me for a minute. So one of my first sponsors that I want to mention, so this will be my first ad for 2020. Is a guy that has supported this show for a long time. His name is Jerry Santoro. Many people know him. He's a good local guy in the Greenwood community. He does all kinds of things. One thing he sells is firewood. So if you need some firewood, he's got it. He's got good quality, seasoned hardwood. You can pick it up from him in Greenwood, or he can deliver it to you no matter how much or how little you want. He also sells mulch. He also does all kinds of lawn services. So if you're deciding who's going to take care of your lawn next year, if you know that you're going to shop around and figure out who, Jerry does that. He does irrigation systems. He digs footers and foundations. He clears lots, like if you have a lot that you need cleared. If you got a tree that's kind of leaning over or just a little dangerous or dead and dry, rotted, and needs to come down, he can take care of that. He can dig up your stumps. He can grind up your stumps. He does all kinds of things. So if you're not even sure if he does what you need done, estimates are free. He's licensed. He's insured. He's friendly. He's honest. He'll do what he says he could do. And he even has a bucket truck for rent. So anyway, Jerry's Lawn Care. Jerry Santoro. Phone number is 302-363-6025. That's 302-363-6025. JLC-LLC.com on the web. Now, for the first time on the show for 2020, this is my young bride, Denise. Some people say she's my better half. I would agree with that. So, how are you, young lady?
Doing great, Jim.
Did you have refreshing, good Christmas, New Year's, and so on?
I did. It was wonderful.
It is a busy time, though.
It is busy.
I don't think God ever intended it that way. In other words, people get busy, they get sick, they catch colds. It's just a busy time. But
it's like we want to make the most of it and more. We can't just
enjoy the moment.
Enjoy the moment. We
Enjoy
just
the
have
moment.
to make it better with all our
Bigger,
stuff.
better, brighter,
Yeah.
faster, quicker. I agree.
Yeah.
That's us. That's people, All right. So we had a good family time over Christmas and then New Year's. And you had a good New Year's Eve. And our church did a lot of different things. We went to a couple different churches. We talked about that. Mm-hmm. And so it's a new year. It's a new year. Do you have any New Year's plans, resolutions, goals, things you hope for or would like to share? Or would you rather not say?
No.
You could say, I'd rather not say.
No, I think I'll share this. I have a New Year's resolution. I always try to make a New Year's resolution, and it usually has to do with weight or being organized. That's kind of what most people do.
Okay.
I did gain 3 pounds this year, yeah.
Oh,
and when you get older, it really comes on, and it's hard to get rid of. So I'm going to lose those 3 pounds.
Okay.
And I'm going to continue to work on the house. I got projects going on.
We got new curtains up the other day.
In fact, that's what I'm going to do when I get home is finish sewing my curtains.
Right, sewing them. She didn't like the gaps at the top or whatever.
I have to fix everything,
Right, you do.
I really do.
You
I have
do.
to make it my way.
Right.
I go buy something and then I have to change it.
Yep, well, that's your creativeness in you.
Yeah.
All right, what are you doing today?
Oh, today. This actually has something to do with the holidays.
Okay.
But I missed it. I don't know how I missed it.
All right.
But the Seaford Museum has a train display. And
Really?
Explore the history of Lionel trains at the annual holiday train display. Today and tomorrow, 1 to 4. And January 9th and 12th, 1 to 4. I think it's been going on all through the holidays.
You're just now catching up with it.
Right, so it's $3 per adult for trains only, or $7 for trains and the museum. And
Really?
children 12 and under are free.
Where is this, downtown Seaford?
Yeah, it's at the Seaford Museum on 203 High Street in Seaford.
Wow. All right.
Yeah,
well,
I love trains, so
Well.
I think I'm going to hit Lowe's, and then I'm going to go to the
go
train
to those
display.
things. All right, you go, girl.
Yeah.
All right, what else you got on that list?
The other thing is I want to talk about a new book. It's not a new book to me. I've had it for about a year and a half. But when I turned 50, I wanted to get healthy. And I wanted to lose weight for the 3rd time. Like I've been skinny 3 times.
Okay.
And then I've been heavy the rest of the times. Okay. So when I turned 50, I said, this is it. So I wanted to get healthy. My body, mind, and soul. And so for the decade of my 50s, I did that. I lost a lot of weight, continued to grow closer with the Lord, get things out of my life that needed to go. And so then I started working on my mind. I saved my mind for last, I guess. I don't know why.
Right.
But anyway, it's a book. It says 100 Bible verses everyone should know by heart.
Okay.
And I always thought I could never memorize, especially Bible verses, okay? When I was a kid in high school, when I was a junior in high school, our junior class, literature class, there was a requirement to do something about a short story, maybe write a short story or whatever, or you could memorize, and I don't remember if it was a speech from Malcolm X or was it a short story from The Raven, which is Edgar Allan Poe. Okay?
But it wasn't an article from Mad Magazine.
No, it was not.
Okay.
But it was a big thing. But it was this big extra credit thing. You could either do this average thing that everybody else is going to pick, or you could memorize this long
And then
thing.
say it.
Right. Only one person from our class memorized it, and it was a long memorization. I mean, I remember
Really?
him standing up. But you know what? He became a lawyer.
Really?
He was the only one in the class that did it. Everybody else just went the easy way. So at the end of my 50s, I decided I'm going to be better than average.
Okay.
So I started memorizing scripture, and I can actually do it. I've hit 50, number 50. That's why I'm talking about it too.
So you have 50 scriptures you've
I
memorized.
can memorize from start to finish. I can sit there. I have flashcards, and so I
Really?
look at them, and they're all divided up in categories, like the salvation ones, the ones on hope, the ones on promises, you know, and I can go through 50 scriptures just like that.
Really?
Yeah, so I got 50
Wow.
more, so I'm halfway there. But it's really
Wow.
good for your mind to memorize.
I would believe it would.
Yeah,
In
and,
other words,
and not only that, when you get in, when you need something you need a scripture to lean on or whatever.
You've
you
already
have
got
it.
'em.
You've already got it. You don't have to go looking it up or trying to figure out what it is. It's right there, right there for your taking.
and what's that book called? In other words, so this book just has 100 Bible verses in it.
Everyone Should Know by Heart by Robert J. Morgan.
Okay.
And it not only just gives you a verse to memorize, but it explains the verse.
Because everybody's in different seasons, different times a day.
Yeah.
In other words, you know, a person could deal with something in the morning, maybe need to hear a word from God. Maybe in the afternoon, something different is happening,
Yeah.
you know. So we're all in different seasons, and I find they change by the hour, sometimes by the minute. In other words, you know, it could be the person in front of you riding down the road changing your season.
Right.
You know, so, well, very good. And so I guess you're saying you're exercising, you know, your mind.
That's right.
You know, it's like just like you exercise and go to the gym and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been going to the Planets Fitness in Milford. You've been going for over a year.
Yeah.
You know, in other words, but I just started, so it's kind of different exercising and being there.
But you feel good. I mean, you know, nobody really, I mean, maybe some people like to do it, but it's
Well, you know, my favorite thing in the gym besides the Tootsie Rolls?
tell me. It's,
What's
it's
that?
the massage chair.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. The hydro table.
Yeah.
I just wish it would last longer than 10 minutes. In other words, it's like you got to get up, you got to wipe everything off, then you got to tell them I need another 10 minutes. So
And you really grab a Tootsie Roll while you're there?
I just saw them there. I can't remember if I partaked of them. Why? What's wrong with them?
I don't know. I just, there's nothing wrong with them.
Oh, okay, because
They
it was pretty
actually-
good, to be quite frank
I know.
with you.
Actually, once
I was
a month,
testing them.
Once a month, they have a bagel day and a pizza day.
Really?
Yeah, where they just give free
I'm waiting for
bagels.
crab cake day.
No, there's not crab cake day, but I guess it's so you don't just deprive yourself altogether.
Correct.
But you're not supposed to have bagels and pizzas every day, so they'll
No.
give it to you once a month.
Once a month. Well,
Yeah.
that's good. Well, them Tootsie Rolls weren't bad, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay,
So,
I just try to bypass the Tootsie
Really?
Rolls. I always see them up there, though.
no kidding.
Yeah.
Okay, well, good.
Are they regular flavor? Because they look purple, but I guess they're purple because that's
No,
their
I seen
color.
both. Right, I
Okay.
seen some purple. I avoided the purple ones.
Because I'm thinking, is it
I was
chewy
worried they would
grape?
taste purple.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Right.
There's Brooks walking in.
Brooks
and Brandon.
and his
Wow,
little brother.
You guys
Wow.
go. It's good to see them.
Yep. Wow. So anyway,
Anyway, that is all I have.
really.
Yeah.
So what are you doing today?
Oh, today I'm going to.
You're going to Lowe's,
I'm going to
evidently.
Lowe's.
You're going to the
I'm
museum.
going to the museum. I have to take one of our grandchildren to violin lessons and
Okay.
another to go get blood work done.
Okay, so you're busy.
So, and then I may put some Christmas decorations done.
Oh, and then we have a party tonight.
Oh, we do. Shelby's party.
Correct.
A birthday party.
Laser tag.
Is that what it is, laser
Yeah.
tag? I loved playing laser
You
tag
did.
that day.
She was
Oh.
like a big kid.
Oh, it was so much fun. Our family.
Right. I had bought something at an auction.
Yeah. So
The
there
use
was,
of lefties for the evening or
yeah.
something.
So there was like 12 of us in this
Yeah.
room that's 2 stories, and you strap on this little vest or whatever,
Yeah.
and it was just a ton of fun.
You liked it.
It was like
I could tell you were
yeah,
excited.
it was a lot of fun.
Really?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
evidently have a photo booth there. We missed the photo booth. because I think Shelby's friends are going to be able to get their picture taken. I'm not sure. So we're going to be at Lefty's tonight, okay? So if you forgot to give us Christmas gifts and want to drop off some gift cards, we'll be there.
Is a meal included? Or
I don't have no idea. I know we're not bowling.
We're not
I
bowling.
know we're not bowling. So I don't know if there's food involved or not. I know there's a cake. I'm picking up the cake.
Are you really?
Yeah, and I'm taking one of our grandkids the violin.
You might be taking, Shelby has double violin lessons today.
Double violin
But there's
lessons.
a big space in between, so I think
Who
I'm doing.
planned that?
I don't know.
So you're taking her to the first violin lesson.
Right, and then
I'm taking her to the second. We at Weller's have been closed, and our daughters Jenny and Kim have been taking inventory, closing out the year, and now we're ushering in a brand new computer system. I don't know where the guy came from, halfway across the country. They're starting today. They're working today, tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. But the guy that came actually is from Wilmington, Delaware, as odd as that sounds. So he got to visit some family members while he was here.
I think that's awesome.
I think that's kind of cool,
Yeah.
you know? So, all right, I'm going to leave you if that's okay.
That's good.
I'm
Sorry I
gonna
didn't
say a
have more
word
to
with-
give you, but
Well, that's all right. That was fine. I'm going to chat with Brooks and Brandon. So I
right.
would say see if they want to come together or one by one, either one. How about that?
all right.
Happy New Year to you, young lady.
Thanks. Happy New
Okay.
Year.
All right. I'll see you.
Bye.
Bye. All right, Katie, we're ready for Brooks and Brandon. If you want, they're eating food. Well, they're going to miss their chance then. But anyway, good morning. Team Dry Zone is next. Want to brag on Dry Zone. Want to tell you they're a good sponsor, supporter of the show. And I want to say thank you to Bill and Heather and Team Dry Zone. They do a great job, and I want to let you know that if you need any of the services that Dry Zone offers, there's no doubt they know what they're doing, and they know how to do it, and they do it right. What they do like nobody else, and if you need any of their services, I am personally telling you, I've dealt with them on numerous occasions, and I'm extremely happy. They do crawl space encapsulation. They do electrical work. They do, if your basement's leaking or it never leaked before, there's many different things that they do. They're also always hiring. So anyway, I just want to let you know that if you have anything to get done by Dry Zone, it's a great company, locally owned and operated, fully licensed and insured. They know what they're doing. They do it right the first time. They have great warranties. They have great employees, and they're just a good company. If you're looking for a career change, it's 2020. Maybe you want to do something different for a living. Team Dry Zone is always hiring because they're always growing. So anyway, check them out. It's dryzone.com. Phone number 684-5034, 684-5034. Check them out on the web. Like them on Facebook. Tell them I sent you. If you want to stop by in person, they're right there on Beach Highway, right there on Route 16, just outside of Ellendale. It's the big red barn that has the sign out front that says Dry Zone. So anyway, good morning to each and every one of you. It's a busy morning here. We threw out an invitation for people to come in and say hello. And if you have a business, you could put a plug in for your business. We're only going to put me up for 2 minutes, if you would, please. Anyway, and so it's going to be quick, but we had two guys stop in, long-term friends of our family and people that used to work with me and helped build and mold my business. It is Brandon and Brooks Ritter, or Brooks and Brandon Ritter, and they have their own cabinet business now. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
And what do you think of the show here?
It's pretty cool.
Pretty cool?
Yeah, I got
Okay.
to sample some of the food already, and I'm.
Oh, already? Wow. Okay. Well, anyway, yeah, and you can eat all the way till 11 o'clock.
Oh man, that not.
So he might do that.
That
Yeah.
might not be good.
So what's up, Brooks, Brandon? What's up?
Oh, busy,
Guys?
busy.
Oh, you're busy?
Yeah.
You're not taking off for Florida for the winter?
No, I wish that'd be very nice. It'd be
Okay.
very nice.
All right.
But yeah, we got a lot of things going on. Just kind of keep going. I never thought I'd work more than when I worked for you, but
Really?
I definitely work more.
Oh, yeah. And the nice thing is, you don't have to pay yourself any extra.
Oh man, I know.
I mean, that's the nice thing about owning your own business. You can work all the hours you want, and it doesn't increase payroll at all.
Yeah, it's definitely weird not collecting a paycheck anymore.
Yeah.
But
So
it's
you
fun.
guys teamed up with your dad, who's been in the cabinet business, and you do, what would you say, kitchen cabinets, kitchen remodel, maybe not
Yeah.
remodel, but the cabinets and the islands. And
Yeah,
Pretty
pretty
much.
much anything cabinet related.
Yeah.
Right.
Kitchen tables, really anything.
And then in the
centers.
bathrooms, what's that called? The
Vanities.
vanities, stuff
Yep.
like that. You know, so I've seen a lot of your work, and but you're like craftsmen. In other words, your
That's
father,
correct.
your grandfather, your uncles have all been in the cabinet business. Is that right?
5 generations.
5 generations.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So,
we have
you know.
families with cabinet shops all up and down the East Coast.
Right. Don't you have some in Florida?
Florida, Ohio,
Right.
Virginia.
Is that the East Coast, Florida?
Oh, yeah.
It's down there.
Florida to Greenwood is
Oh,
the East
yeah.
Coast.
Yeah. But we're entirely custom, so if you have an idea of something that you want to make and you're just not quite sure how to.
Right, like you're not going to say this is all we have to offer.
Right.
You're saying tell us what you're thinking, and we'll tell you if it's a good idea. Or not.
Correct.
That's correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Estimates are free.
Yep.
Yep. And if you have an idea, like you said, if you have an idea, but you want, some input or something like that, we can sit down with you.
Right. A lot
and
of personality here.
Give you more thoughts, or if you're like looking at, okay, this is what I want, but I don't know how to accomplish it.
Right.
We can come up with a way to make it
Right.
happen.
Right. If somebody else told you it can't happen or can't be done, talk to Brooks or Brandon.
That's correct.
Before you make a final decision.
That's
Right.
correct.
All right. So estimates are free. We're going to take a picture. Here we go. That iPad is not out of film yet. So, anyway, anything else you want to give out? Contact info?
Sure. You can reach me at 302-448-0049.
Or you can call me-
448-0049.
Yep.
Or you
Brandon?
can call me at 542-7794.
All right. You on Facebook?
We have a
Couple of them.
couple different ones.
Yeah.
Mine is Cedar Creek Custom Cabinets.
And I'm Ritter Cabinet Works.
All right. So these guys are brothers. Their dad's really particular about what they do, and they do unbelievable work. I mean, they are craftsmen at it. I don't even know you're doing gun cabinets.
Oh, we can. Yeah.
Okay. And then, bookcases and entertainment centers. And so you don't have to have your kitchen remodeled, but you can have your kitchen remodeled.
Absolutely. Or if you're just
All right.
looking for, a
facelift.
bar unit or cabinets in your basement, or we can accomplish pretty much
Really?
anything.
All right. Okay. So other than that, thanks for coming. I am going to let you go if that's all right.
That's fine.
And thank you both.
All right.
Okay. Happy New Year.
You too.
All right. So, folks, that's what I'm talking about today. That was a free plug. Okay. And we didn't go much over 2 minutes, did we? So I did pretty good. That was the big fear was, could I hold it into a time frame? That was the worry. So I'm just letting you know that if you're listening right now, today, get up and get down here to the Cheer Center in Georgetown. Marilyn's Cafe is right inside here, and get yourself a breakfast sandwich or eat the buffet. You don't have to. You can. That's up to you. But I'm giving out free mini interviews today. So that was Brooks and Brandon. They worked for me for years. They're real good guys. If you need any of the services they provide, I highly recommend them. You will be very, very pleased. Now, let's talk about another advertiser that I'm very pleased with. I had to use them again the other day at a rental house, McMullen Septic. It seems like I'm always needing something done. So anyway, McMullen Septic is a sponsor of the show. I have dealt with them for a few years now. Very, very happy with them. And they do septic system inspections. But first of all, I had one where, the septic, water on the ground, septic tank full. They came out and they figured out some things. They were able to get it all under control, make some adjustments. And I'm just very happy with them. They're very responsive. The guys that work for them are very conscious of what they're doing. They are in the customer service business, and they know it. They're not just pumping your septic tank. They also want you to understand what's going on, and they want you to know that they're there for you. So they do provide, emergency after-hour service if you need it, or just during the day, whatever you need. Locally owned and operated, they are a third-generation company now, serving our area for over 60 years. Think about that. That's just good quality company. So it's called McMullen Septic. It's Mike and Brian McMullen are running it now, and they're located in Seaford, but they pretty much come to you. So if you have any kind of a septic problem, you're getting ready to build an addition, or you are building a new home, or you are having a problem, or you're going to sell your home and you're going to need a septic inspection, get it done even before you list your home for sale. So that way you know what you got. There's nothing worse. I know people that have done this, that have listed their house for sale, got a buyer. Then all of a sudden they do the septic inspection and there's a problem, and they're going to take care of the problem, but it turns the buyer off for some strange reason. It makes people, backpedal or slow down. So I'm just letting you know what you need done now, get it right, and that way when you go to sell your house, it's good to go. They pump septic tanks. They pretty much do whatever. So new systems, repairs, maintenance, whatever. They're good people. I like them. They're honest. They're fair, and they handle, where do they go? They go all of Sussex County, so all over Sussex County and southern Kent County. So anyway, it's McMullenSeptic.net on the web, McMullenSeptic.net on the web. You can also look them up on Facebook, like their page there. They're always posting different things and stuff like that. And their phone number, 302-629-6221, 629-6221, McMullen Septic Service, okay? Now, I wanted to say happy birthday to somebody, okay? Ladies don't like it when you say their age, so I know somebody that's turning a little older today, okay? And it's Violet, Katie's daughter. So anyway, I just thought I would say happy birthday, Violet. I don't even know if she's awake. Am I allowed to say that? She's 12 years old. So anyway, she'll be driving before you know it. Oh, there we go. Katie's excited about that. So anyway, happy birthday, Violet. Now, I see Don Disharoon has shown up. We're going to talk to him after 7:30. Real quick, I want to brag on, well, no more bragging. I hear the music. Folks, we're taking a break from the radio right now. So if you want to continue watching, just go to Jim Weller's Facebook page as fast as you can. We don't even have to be friends. You can even dislike me and still look at all my Facebook stuff. So we'll be back on the radio in just a moment or two with Weller Does Delmarva. All right, now we're still here. Is your dad on the phone, or he's probably going to call in? So the breakfast buffet is going pretty good. And if you are watching the show and saying, you know, I'm kind of hungry, I could smell the bacon or the scrapple or whatever, we are at Marilyn's Cheer Center Cafe. And the food is on. So there's a breakfast buffet. It's $8.95. It's all you can eat from 7 to 11. You can hang out for an hour or two if you want. Right behind me, there's a little cafe. I got a BLT already, but they have a real nice, little breakfast menu there. They got some good sandwiches and stuff like that. So that's where we're at. We're in Georgetown. We're right inside the Cheer Center. And we do the show each and every Saturday morning right here. So we're going to talk with Colin Walls, I believe, about TV Delmarva and tell you what all he's got going on. That's your newest local TV station. I did want to mention that I have a billboard in Ellendale, a big electronic billboard. And I was talking with somebody yesterday, and I forgot all about I own this billboard. So if you wanted some advertising next year and you wanted to just have an ad that, is very unique, it can be very colorful, we can actually run 2 different ads all the time if you want. You can rent that billboard. One side of it, the southbound side, is like $575 a month, and the northbound side is $875 a month. You get about 25,000 impressions for that. So it comes out to be very, 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 very affordable advertising. So if you are looking for a way to get the word out, we have this electronic billboard that we would love to sell you an advertisement on. Dry Zone is a good success story. They put an ad up there for help wanted, and within 1 hour of it being up, they had somebody apply for a job, and they actually ended up hiring that person. So we have this billboard. Traffic counts like 20,000 plus per day that goes by the sign. A lot of people, a lot of visibility, night and day, very bright. Check out my billboard there on 113 in Ellendale, and if you want to advertise on it, let me know. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about TV Delmarva, I think, if it's okay. So we are going to talk about them. This is TV Delmarva, Colin Walls' newest venture. And it's really cool. You can get it on your Roku. You can get it on your Amazon Fire Stick. You can get it at tvdelmarva.com, and you can also get it on TV Delmarva on Facebook. It is a new local programming, a lot of local programming. Like, for example, my show's on there right now. At 9 o'clock, it's In the Huddle with Coach Muddle. At 11 o'clock, it's Michael Sprouse, Coastal A&E. There's another show being recorded that I believe comes on at 1 o'clock today. I think it's the Three Bros or something like that, talking about sports and different things like that. So there's a lot of things. Thursday nights is The Sound of Music, The Sound of Delmarva, not The Sound of Music. But anyway, it's nothing but music, local bands and musicians and things like that. It's a live show on Thursday nights, and then Wednesday nights, the midday weekly wrap-up with Coach Muddle. So it's a really cool, brand new TV station that's getting started, that's up and coming. If you have an interest in having your own show, if you're a business and you wanted to have a show, or if you wanted some advertising, or if you're a person that can sell some advertising, Colin is willing and wanting to talk to everybody. What's his number? 242-8015, 302-242-8015. 8015. And I do want to mention Wall Service Center is also a great place to get your automobile worked on, downtown Milford, celebrating 61 or 62 years of being in business. And Colin is the third generation, and Jonathan and Colin the second are the fourth generation. And it's a great place to get your automobile worked on if you need any type of automotive repair. So anyway, TV Delmarva is what is happening. What's that? You got him on Facebook. Oh, here he is on Facebook. We got just a little bit of time left. Are you there?
Jim, good morning.
Hey, you there? All right.
I am here.
Okay.
So you can see I'm at TV Delmarva. Here's the proof. I'm here.
Okay, very good. Well, welcome to the
All
show.
right, well, thank you. And the phone would not go through for some reason. I think this cell service there is a little lacking. So I'll just take you on a quick tour here at TV Delmarva since we have the video up.
Okay.
So here's our server. We got a lot going on there. I'll flip the camera around, actually, so we can see it a little bit better. And it won't let me. So anyway, here it is. We got a show going on here. I kind of got to be quiet because we are doing another show here. This is the control room. There we go. There's Lou.
Okay.
And there's our other show going on. That's a Three Bros sports show going on right now at TV Delmarva. So lots going on here. We got all kinds of stuff set up in here, and we'll take you on the tour of Studio A, but they are in there right now. So TV Delmarva, tvdelmarva.com, all the instructions are there so you can figure out how to get it on your Roku or your Amazon Fire Stick.
Okay. I'm going to leave you if that's okay. Can you hear me? No? All right. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, that is what the studio looks like, and Colin has done a great job. And please tell your friends about it, TV Delmarva. Now, in just a minute or two, we're going to be joined by Justin Ward, Invisible Fence brand of Delmarva. He'll be calling in. I want to make sure you understand the offer today is you can stop in and say hello. Emery, good morning to you. So anyway, and if you want to get a breakfast on us today for you. Oh, you did already? Wow, he's on it. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, I'm just letting you know that if you wanted to come in, we're trying to get people into the Cheer Center to say good morning and be on the show with me. So that is a real legitimate offer. So get on rolling because I've got other guests and, we're just going to keep everything moving. But the biggest obstacle for me is going to be, can I talk to somebody in 2 minutes or less? That's what's going to happen here as we have more and more people roll through here. But anyway, just want to say good morning. And if you're watching on Facebook, if you would be kind enough to either hit the share button or start a watch party to let people know what's going on. I hear the music. We're coming back on the radio. I'm sure the phone is going to ring any second. And we're going to be talking to Justin Ward. He's not on the phone yet, is he? All right. Listen to me. I want to tell you about another good sponsor of the show. It is my chiropractor. I love dealing with Peninsula Chiropractic Center, okay? I was there the other day, and it was really nice. Sometimes I deal with Dr. Bud. Sometimes I deal with Dr. T. But Dr. T is the owner-operator of Peninsula Chiropractic Center, and he has supported and sponsored this show for many years, so we thank them for their support. But if you need a chiropractor, if you don't even know if you need a chiropractor, if you're having an ache or a pain or a twinge or something like that, or even if you're just not making enough money, maybe chiropractic care helps with that. I don't know. But I'm just letting you know, if you need a chiropractor, they're good people, okay? And I like being adjusted. I like feeling better. I think more clearly, and I'm a more productive person, and I do accomplish more things, which means I can end up making more money overall. But, a lot of times people say, I've never been to a chiropractor. Never in my life. And I'm like, wow, you need to check it out. Some people are scared or nervous or whatever. But I got my grandkids going. I go. My kids go. It's just a good thing. So if you need chiropractic care, I'm just letting you know the Peninsula Chiropractic Service is a great place to deal. They accept most insurances, and they're conveniently located right on Route 13 in Seaford. And it's called Peninsula Chiropractic Center, okay? Give them a call. Tell them I sent you. 629-4344, 629-4344, PeninsulaChiroCenter.com on the web. And yes, they are all over Facebook with great information, so check them out on Facebook too, okay? Now, my next guest is a good supporter, sponsor of the show. It is our friend Justin Ward. Justin, are you there?
Good morning, Jim. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. How's your year been so far?
Pretty good. We
Pretty
got
good.
a lot of good things going on, and we're excited for 2020. And our municipal corporation, we're working with RSC out of Knoxville, Tennessee this year. So we got a lot of new things going on with our technology and programs and stuff like that to support our community. Got a lot of good things going on. I got coupons floating around out there, so I encourage people to check them out. Looks like January is going to be a pretty good warm year, so we'll be able to get out and work with dogs a good bit. So we're excited, and I also want to recommend that everybody check out that we're now doing the waste removal business for dogs and cats as well. We're going to do that for 2020, and we got a lot of people interested in that. It's definitely a hassle-free for you, and it makes it convenient, especially when you got a lot of things going on, kids going back to school and stuff like that. So encourage people to check that out. We also got the Millville Home Show coming up next week, the 11th, at the Millville Fire Company. It's an outdoor show. This is the second year that they've done that, and I think it's going to be a good event. The last year was pretty good as well.
When is that? When is that?
People check that out. January 11th, I believe,
next Saturday. Okay.
Yep. So it's going to be our first show for the year. We're going to have a good many shows this year. I think we got 20-some on the books already. So we're going to be out and about working with everybody. So I encourage everybody to check us out on Facebook. We're going to have YouTube videos and stuff like that. They can call or text at 410-546-2436.
Okay. Give that number one more time. 410.
410-546-2436.
All right. And you're very active on Facebook also.
Yep. Absolutely.
Very.
Check us out there.
All right. Well, have a good day. Happy New Year. Thanks for your support of the show, and we'll talk to you next Saturday.
That's good. Have a good weekend.
All right. See ya. Bye-bye. All right. My next guest, I guess we're kind of ready. We're going to just first take a word and talk about my accountant. I just watched the movie the other night, The Accountant, but that's not quite my accountant. But anyway, this is another person that has sponsored and supported the show very well. His name is George Luff, Luff & Associates, located in Milford and Dover and Rehoboth, 3 locations. So I just want to let you know that I've been very happy dealing with them as an accountant. It's the time of year that people think about it. They say, okay, well, when am I going to do my taxes and accounting and things like that? So just anyway, I just want to let you know that if you're looking for an accounting firm or organization, I've been very happy for many years. I don't know if I've dealt with them 30 years, but I've definitely dealt with them 25 plus years. So anyway, I just want to let you know that I deal with Luff & Associates, and I'm very happy with them. So anyway, if you need an accountant, they also help people with their payroll. So if you own a business and you are just a little frustrated, you know, like this year, I don't feel like doing my own payroll, they can help you with your payroll with their easy payroll system. You don't even have to deal with them for your accounting. If you want help with your payroll, they'll just help you with your payroll. So anyway, it's Luff & Associates. Again, 3 locations, Milford, Dover, and Rehoboth. Very good people to deal with. I've dealt with them a long time, been very, very happy with them. So their phone number is 302-422-9699, 302-422-9699, and it's Luff, L-U-F-F, CPAs.com on the web. All right, everybody, so I wanted to say good morning to you. I've got Don Disharoon on here, and I don't know if you've officially retired or you're getting ready to retire, but is this a hobby?
Well, as of right now, it's part-time because we're still working a full-time job.
Okay, all right.
But it's ready for retirement, hopefully January 2021.
Is that your plan?
That's my plan.
Okay, well, good. That's a good one.
Yep.
All right. So this is called the Lamp Doctor. So what does the Lamp Doctor do?
Well, I repair old and new lamps. I build lamps out of things that people would like them have them built out of. It's like I built a lamp out of an authentic whaling ship's masthead lantern.
Really?
For a foyer light for people that had a nautical design house.
Okay.
And repaired things as old as a 1920s Milano hand-blown glass chandelier.
Ooh.
So that's had to take it totally apart.
Right. It seems delicate work.
If I broke one arm, there's no replacement.
That's right. There's none. Wow. So you work on lamps, you custom design lamps, you do whatever somebody wants. If they have an idea, maybe you can help make it come true, in other words.
That's correct.
Okay,
Yes.
and you have a full-time job. This is kind of a, would you call it a hobby or just a side little business? Or?
Sideline right now.
Sideline, okay.
Yes.
And you're just preparing for what are you going to do when you grow up? When you
Well, I'll get there eventually.
Right. Now, are you also a pastor?
I am, yes.
Okay. And very involved, and you work for?
Work for McGee Plumbing and Heating.
That's right. And you've been there a long time.
I'm their electrical manager. I'm going on 18 years.
Wow.
With them.
Okay. I bet they're busy too, aren't they?
Right. Now, I've done electrical work. My dad took me on my first electrical job when I was 4.5 years old.
Dear, really?
Yeah.
Are you from around here?
I'm from Seaford originally.
Really? Moved all the way to Georgetown?
All the way to Georgetown.
All the way to Georgetown. Wow. And so that's why you're in the lamp business, because you have been an electrical person all your life.
Right. I'm a licensed electrician and have been. Like I said, it's being the electrical manager for a company, and wanted to find a little niche to make some side money to get
Sure.
ready for retirement and whatnot. So I've been doing this
Wow.
about 5 years now.
So you can take an older lamp that maybe needs new wires, in other words, the wires are old or frayed, or they want to, have it just, fixed up. Or if you have an item, you can make it into a lamp.
Right. I've converted like old oil lamps into electrical lamps. Done
yeah.
that, as well as actually took an electrical meter one time and turned it into a lamp, an old electrical meter from the 1930s.
Really?
And
Did the meter still
The
move?
meter actually turned when the lamp was turned on.
No kidding. Really? That would be neat.
That was, and it was for an electrician that had a company for probably 40 years as well.
That would be a good little keepsake.
So
Wow.
I've made things like that. And there was a gentleman that bowled a perfect game at a bowling alley. So I took a bowling pin, stripped the vinyl off to the hardwood,
Okay.
put it on a wooden pedestal, put a brass plaque on it commemorating his date and 300 game, and turned that into a lamp as well.
You had to put like a rod up through the center of it?
All the way through. Had to use a horizontal bore. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. What was it like drilling a bowling pin? Is it hard?
A very slow process because it was hardwood. It was maple.
Because you could split it.
Yeah, you could. If you're not careful with the heat, it could split. You had to do a very slow drill. Yes.
Wow. Or you get all done and you find out it's crooked.
I was very cautious with that because there's only a one chance deal.
That's right. Wow.
But yeah, it's a thing. We're converting lamps. People like that. I took an old whaling ship's lantern, like I
Okay.
said, like I'd mentioned, and like for their foyer light. Yeah.
Wow. So how do people get a hold of you? What do they do?
I have my phone number is 302-381-2647.
381-2647.
Correct. And I have my email, which is thelampdoctor@yahoo.com.
Yahoo.
Very simple.
thelampdoctor@yahoo.com.
And I have a Facebook page
Facebook.
as well.
Okay. I think that's where I saw about it. Katie's going to take our picture real quick. She likes us to smile and look pretty. So either one, it's not a choice. We've got to do both. All right. So anyway, we're throwing this out there. If somebody has a lamp they want fixed, if you've got something that's been passed down in your family and you want it working, or the cord needs replacing, or
Hardware on the lamp as well. Can work and repair hardware as well on the lamp.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And sometimes Denise will have a lamp or something, and it won't have the right brackets to get a lampshade on there just right. So you have to take it all apart and all that. So again, we got 302-381-2647. It's Don, good local guy. And is there anything else you want to say or add or talk about?
No, I know you mentioned the things as far as being a pastor, the things that I have. I also have the Amen House of Oak Orchard,
I forgot about
which is the transitional home for 9 men.
That's right.
And currently have 5 men there.
Okay.
And actually, it's a shame because there's a couple of men there that the reason they're there is nobody wanted them.
Hire them.
Nobody wanted them, so I brought them into the home and gave them a home.
Okay.
And they're not able to work.
Okay.
That's the problem.
Really?
But yeah, it's a rewarding ministry when you see people advance as well. So besides working full time, the lamp doctor, the transitional home.
Yeah, you're busy.
It's probably why I'm retiring in 2021.
And they may not let you retire. You never know.
Well,
I would have to believe you're a great employee.
well,
Not easily replaced.
Well, I think there's no one that's not replaceable.
Well, that's true.
And everyone is replaceable. I just do my best, and that's all they can ask for.
Right. So what's it like being on the show? How's it been?
Well, it's the 3rd time I've been on with you.
I can remember.
I was over at the diner in Bridgeville.
That's
with you
right.
before over at
Yep.
Jimmy's. over there as well. I've been on with Dan Gaffney before too.
Oh, yeah,
as
Dan
well.
Gaffney.
But this is my third time with you.
Well, good.
Yes.
Well, thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Happy New Year, young man.
Happy New Year.
Okay, keep up the good work. I'm going to keep your card if that's
All right.
okay. All right, there he goes, everybody. I think Emery's going to be my next victim. I meant guest. So, Emery, if you want to have a word with us, come have a seat. I'm going to brag real quick on another one of my sponsors of the show, which is Mark Johnson, Don Johnson's son, actually, to be honest with you. So this is Don Johnson's son, Mark, the Don Johnson. So anyway, I'm just letting you know that he's a good sponsor of the show. It's called Atlantic Home Improvements and Handyman Services. A lot of people know Mark. And he had the real nice Christmas light display on Shawnee Road. And Mark's just a good all-around guy. But he owns a business called Atlantic Home Improvements and Handyman Services. He actually is even in a band. It's called Plead the Fifth, in other words. So a lot of people know Mark. He's just a get-it-done, all-around good guy. And if you have a project that you need done around your home or your business, or you got rental properties, that's where I use him a lot, in other words. And I always have him just go check things out. So if you need something done, big or small, you give him a call. He will come and check you out and see what you need done, and he will tell you, hey, this is something I can help you with, or nope, I think you should go this direction or that direction. So either way, you get an opinion, you get some free advice, you get to meet him. He's just a good guy. He is very busy. He's kind of a one-man band. He's got a couple people that help him as needed, but he's honest, he's licensed, he's insured, he's got over 25 years experience. He knows what he's doing. His name is Mark Johnson. His phone number is 302, and you can call him or text him. So I'd appreciate it if you just text him and say, good morning, thanks for sponsoring Jim's show. 302-500-0133. That's like 500-0133. Estimates are free. Again, his name is Mark Johnson, Atlantic Home Improvements and Handyman Services. Okay? Thank you, Mark, for your support. Now, here is somebody from the town of Milton, a retired gentleman that I've known for a long time. Not everybody's going to say he's a gentleman, but I like him. He's a pretty good guy. Emery West, how you doing there, young man?
Hey, good morning, Jim. I want to thank you for the nice breakfast.
Did you eat already?
Yes.
What'd you eat?
A little bit of everything.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks for coming.
And let me tell you something, Jim.
Okay.
Katie took care of me as soon as I walked in the door.
I didn't even notice it.
Yes, I know. I'm going to tell you, you need to listen to Denise and Katie, or you'll have less hair than what you've got now. I tell you, I really enjoy this show, and I always try to share it with different people, because you do a lot of public service for your sponsors and communities, and it's greatly appreciated.
Well, thank you very much. You're very involved with the town of Milton.
Yes.
And how was the Christmas holidays in Milton? Everything
great.
Okay?
Everything was great.
Good. You left the sidewalks out for the whole holidays?
We left the sidewalks out, but they rolled up the streets after 6 o'clock.
Okay, just to slow things down.
Then the maintenance crew comes in at 7 and rolls them back out.
Rolls them back out.
And everybody's welcome
cleans
in
them
Milton.
Off. All right. So Milton's a good little town. Got the park, a lot of different things going on. I enjoyed the free hot chocolate a couple times this year.
Yes.
That was the Lions Club, and different groups were putting that on.
Yes.
So, and what are your plans for the day?
I got to go do a little bit of grocery shopping.
Grocery shopping, okay.
And I'm going to prop my feet up because the weather outside is...
It's frightful.
Yes.
They're calling for snow sometime this year.
Yeah, but I like it like we got before. It came and went.
It came and went.
And you didn't have to show.
It just visited.
You didn't have to show snow off the sidewalk.
Nothing, right? Well, good.
So.
All right. Well, other than that, anything else going on?
No, everything's quiet.
Okay.
And
it's going to be a good year, isn't it?
Yes, it is going to be a good year.
Okay.
I feel the good Lord's going to look after us.
Take care of us.
Take care of us.
All right. Well, I'm going to leave you, okay?
Okay, Jim, and
Happy
thank
New
you
Year.
again for the breakfast.
You're welcome.
And you stay safe and have a good year in business.
All right. I'll see you, Emery. Thank you. Emery's been a good friend, good supporter of the show, and I do want to make sure you understand today is a free offer for anybody out there. If you own a business or have an organization, would like to come in and say a word with me, it's going to be a minute or two, to be honest with you. But, feel free to do so. We are in Georgetown at the Cheer Center. And like I say, if you own a business, you want to put in a free plug for your business, feel free to do so. If you want to stop by and just say hello, if you want to eat, you can eat. If you don't want to eat, you don't have to eat. You can hang out or just come and go. So anyway, that's what we got going on. I do believe after 8 o'clock, I got my good friend Joe Conaway going to be joining me. And a lot of people know Joe, and we're going to chat with him. He's been very instrumental in many things around the community. He's also one of the board members of the Cheer Center. So we're going to talk to Joe in a little bit. It is Violet's birthday. She's 12 years old. That's Katie's little pride and joy, Violet. So, Violet, if you're listening, happy birthday, okay? Had I known it was your birthday, I would have got you a gift, but I'm just messing with you. But anyway, all right, what is going on? I want to brag on Kevin Short, Mid-South Audio, another guy that has supported my show from the get-go, and I appreciate all this support. All right, it takes some money to produce this show. We pay for the radio time. We have people that, we pay to be here and help with the show. There is equipment cost. We advertise the show. So I want to say thanks a lot to all of my sponsors, but especially Kevin Short and his wife, Debbie. So I appreciate both of them and Team Mid-South Audio. So if your organization is planning on, putting on an event and you need some lighting or some video or some audio or any kind of equipment, they rent it. They also sell it. If you are building something and you want to put, a PA system in there or some kind of, audio system, they can help you with that. So they're just good people all the way around. It's Mid-South Audio. .com on the web, locally owned and operated. Kevin Short and Team Mid-South Audio will help you with all of your needs as far as, sound, microphones, amplifiers, speakers, all kinds of things, lighting. So whatever you may need, go to midsouthaaudio.com and you'll learn a lot, and tell them I sent you. If you would, phone number is 302-856-6993, 856-6993. So anyway, good morning. And I'm going to continue chit-chatting with you. Now, I do want to tell you, at 8 o'clock, we take a break from the radio. So at 8:30, we take a break from the radio. When we do that, we do not take a break from Facebook or TV Delmarva or YouTube. So we really never stop talking, because Kevin told me if I stop talking, there's a flap in this microphone that will turn off. And we have to jump start it to get it going again. So I try not to stop talking at all. So anyway, I just want to tell you, we never take a break, but we do take a break at the top and the bottom of the hour from the radio. Listen to me. I know everybody likes a good auction. I want to tell you about one that's coming up. First of all, today, meaning today, there is an auction at Wilson's Auction in Lincoln. I went there on New Year's Day. A big crowd. Had to park out front of the fence. I mean, it was packed. Big New Year's Day auction. Had a lot of fun. A lot of things got sold. But then today, starting at 10 o'clock this morning, but you can go right now and look around. There are thousands of things that are going to be sold to the highest bidder. They're going to be sold for sure today. Glassware. There's jewelry. There's tools. There's exercise equipment. There's furniture. There's appliances. There's all kinds of stuff. It will go all day and into the evening. It's a lot of fun. Like, if you've never been to an auction, you need to go. And if you really want to get involved, just hold your hand up and never take it down. You'll really be surprised how that works. It's a lot of fun. It's very lively. Wilson's Auction does not have a buyer's premium, which means if you bid $100 and you're the winning bidder, you pay $100. There's no extra charges. That's called a buyer's premium. They do not subscribe to that. They let you just pay what you bid and no more. So anyway, it's Wilson's Auction. But listen to me. Tuesday nights at 6 o'clock, they have an auto auction. Okay, but then I went and looked at this property. I'm very interested in it. On January 18th, okay, that's a Saturday, a couple weeks away, January 18th, there's going to be, January 18th, what is today? Today is the 4th. Next week is the 11th. It's a couple weeks away, the 18th, at 1 o'clock on Union Church Road. There is a 6-acre parcel of land. It has an old house trailer and a couple little outbuildings they need to be done away with. But, man, it's got I forgot exactly, I think 1,200 feet of road frontage. It possibly could be subdivided. I don't know if it can or can't. That's on you. They're not implying that it can. But to me, as an investor, I'm looking at this thinking, man, if I could buy that and get that divided in 4 or 5 building lots, I could make some money. So anyway, I'm just letting you know. I'm not saying for sure it can be divided. I'm saying That's up to you to research that, all right? But I'm letting you know that this auction is going to take place on January 18th, and I intend to be there, and I'm going to buy this property, but I'll be more than willing to let you buy it if you really want to. So anyway, I'm just letting you know that Wilson's Auction has all kinds of auctions coming up. Go to wilsonsauction.com, click on upcoming auctions, and you'll be amazed. There's all kinds of off-site auctions, plus every Saturday there's the auction in Lincoln. And let's say you want to sell something. Let's say you got a garage full of stuff and you want to sell something. They get things sold for you. Okay, you drop it off. I think it's it's Wednesday through Friday. You can drop things off. They'll turn it into cash, and you just pick up your money on Monday. It's that simple. You don't have to be bothered with it or anything. So wilsonsauction.com. Any questions about that land, give a call, 422-3454, 422-3454. Check them out and tell them I sent you, and it's wilsonsauction.com on the web. And yes, sir, they are on the Facebook. Now, at 8 o'clock, we do take a break from the radio. I do want to remind you, Weller's Utility Trailers is closed today and Monday. We shut down after the end of the year. We have to take inventory, okay? This is when my daughters really let me know how much stuff, they use the word junk, but I use the word stuff, how much stuff I still have. And one of the items is this item right here. You see it on the screen. If you're listening on the radio, don't even bother to look at your screen. It is the famous Air Zuka. Air Zuka. And I'm going to give them away today, absolutely free, but there's a requirement. I don't have them with me today, so you would call me. I'll put your name on the list, and you got to come here next Saturday and pick it up, okay? I need the one I have for a party tonight, so I can't let it go. But I'm letting you know, if you want an Air Zuka, so you just pull it back, just like that. I just messed up Katie's hair. But anyway, no lie, her hair blew. So I'm just letting you know. It was their eyes. It was blinding. It was the speed of light. But anyway, it's a little thing that shoots like a puff of air. I think I looked them up on Amazon. They're $19.99. If you want one for free, you have to call me. I'll put your name on the list. You're not going to pick it up at Weller's. You're going to pick it up at the Cheer Center next Saturday. So if you want one, call me right now, 422. Don't call me right now. My name's Jim. Not right now. Call me right now on the phone, 422-7336. If you want an Air Zuka, 422-7336. Call quickly. We're taking a break from the radio, so we're going to continue on the Facebook, okay? All right, here we go. All right, so Facebook crowd, do me a favor. If you're watching on TV, Delmarva, I want you to clap your hands twice, okay? That registers into your TV and lets us know that you're watching this particular show, okay? So you clap your hands twice if you're watching on TV. If you're watching on Facebook, we want you to hit the share button or start a watch party, okay? And if you're watching on YouTube, we want you to mail us a $20 bill, okay? It's that simple. So that way we know how you're paying attention to this show. So we have a varied audience. People say, how many people? I have no idea. I'm looking at about 7 or 8 people, but I'm letting you know we're on radio, we're on the TV, we're on your Roku, your Amazon Fire Stick, we're on Facebook, 7 or 8 pages, and we're on, I think I said YouTube already, TV Delmarva. And we're here in person, and that's what we're looking for. We're looking to pack the house. We'd like to have people come in, put in a plug for their business, and so on and so forth. So anyway, I don't know if we are or aren't going to talk to Colin. We are running out of time. I'm almost done with the show for the day. In fact, I'm thinking about walking off the set. I can't take it any longer. So nobody called me, 422-7336. If you want one of those Air Zukas, call now, and I'll put your name on the list for one of them. I do. If you want one, you have to call. Okay? Well, I'm just telling you. If you want one, you have to call. I can't deviate from the FCC rules. I'll get in trouble. What's that?
Jim, Katie and
What?
I made a corporate decision.
What's that?
Air Bazooka's not going home with you.
Oh, I need it. I have to have it. I've already got plans for it.
A birthday gift for 5
Okay.
It's a birthday.
No.
And you got to go back to Bridgeville and get another one.
I don't have the keys. I don't even know where they're at. Colin, are you there? Good morning. Good morning. Well,
Hey, I'm here, Jim.
we'll
Can you hear me?
see. All right. Well, anyway, I'm trying to get through Colin's segment. All right. Well, I'm just going to talk about TV Delmarva real quick. TV Delmarva, just want to let you know they are the up-and-coming local TV station. So people say, I've never heard of it. Well, you can watch it at tvdelmarva.com right now. It's going to be a lot of local programming. We see constantly the media, there's less and less local. It's more and more corporate. And we want to let you know TV Delmarva's, their mission is to provide local programming. So I want to say to you, if you are listening and watching and you want to create your own show, you've never had that opportunity before. You've got it now. So there is opportunities because like right now, there's my show playing. Then at 9 o'clock, there's a show called In the Huddle with Coach Muddle. Then at 11 o'clock, there's a guy named Michael Sprouse. It's Coastal A&E. And then I believe at 1 o'clock, it's a show called Three Bros. So anyway, I'm just letting you know that there's a lot of local programming already being started. This TV station is on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's located in Lincoln. And then on Wednesday night, there's like a midweek wrap-up with Coach Muddle. And then on Thursday night, it's the Sound of Delmarva, okay? It's all different bands and musicians come into the studio and play music. It's cool. There's a lot of things. And if you miss the show live, it does rotate around. And then there's different TV shows that are on and different things. So it's called TV Delmarva. You can download it on your Roku TV or device. You can also get it on the Amazon Fire Stick. What else can you do with it? You can get it on tvdelmarva.com. You can watch it on Facebook. It's pretty cool. And it's local. I mean, it's local. It's not some big corporation or whatever that's going to not do local things. It's going to do local things on a local level, and you could have your own show. Your dreams could come true. This would be your opportunity to have a knitting show or hair weaving or leg wrestling or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Making those little fly fishing things. It's hard to say. Whatever kind of show you might want to have, you talk to Colin, and he will figure out a way. And I don't know if it's free or going to cost you money or what's going to happen. So I see Sam Wilson driving up. That's going to be encouraging. So anyway, we're going to chat with him, I'm sure. Look at that big old Cadillac he's got. Oh, he just bumped that car. Oh, now the curb? No, I'm just kidding. He ain't hit nothing. I was kidding, everybody. I was just kidding. So, but anyway, Sam Wilson is coming in, I think. Other than that, I don't know what else to say. So I want to remind you that if you do want to ever be involved with TV Delmarva, get a hold of Colin, 302-242-8015, 242-8015. That's Colin Walls' cell phone number. He'll talk to you. He'll chat with you. He'll tell you whether it's free or whether it's going to cost you an arm and a leg or just one arm or one leg or who knows what. But anyway, now in a minute or two, so people that are watching on Facebook, we're getting ready to go back on the radio. I've got to prep myself and get my thoughts together. So I hear it. So we're coming back on the radio. So we are live every Saturday morning right here in the Georgetown Cheer Center. It's unbelievable. It's this beautiful lobby. There's some tables over here. There is a breakfast buffet around the corner. It's only $8.95. It's all you can eat. It's made from scratch. Marilyn's good home cooking. So I'm just letting you know, if you want to join us, come on in to the Cheer Center in Georgetown, okay? And say hi. If you're a local business and you want to have a word with me, we're going to sit you down and talk to you for a couple minutes. That is the biggest goal of my life, is to only talk about something for 2 minutes. But I'm going to go ahead and move right into my next segment. It's the life and times of Joe Conaway. Joe, how you doing, young man?
I'm doing fine, Jim. Nice to see you.
Well, good morning and welcome to my show. I believe this is the first time I've ever had you on this show.
Well, no, once in Bridgeville.
Bridgeville,
at
okay.
Apple Scrapple. I stopped by
that's right.
Early in the morning.
And I wasn't there that day.
No, you weren't. You
I think it was
me and then didn't
Jack
show
Riddle,
up.
maybe Dr. T, my chiropractor. I can't remember. But
I'm not sure. But
wow. Well, I got this newspaper in the mail.
Oh, good.
And it had a picture of this young man I know. And it was, what is this, Delaware
Business Times.
Yep. 8 over 80.
Yeah.
Wow, kind of cool.
Well,
So-
it is. I tell this story not because I got an award, but because you have to understand this. Apparently, they do this nationwide.
Okay.
So when they called to tell me that I had been selected, they explained the situation. And what they
Okay.
did is they called Cleveland, who does it, and they wanted to know what they were going to do. And here's the information that the Cleveland people gave the Delaware Business Times. Pick these people fast, announce them faster, and give them their award even faster because they'll die. So I won my award, and I beat the odds. I didn't die. The
Good
funny,
golly.
not funny thing, one of the selections in Delaware did in fact pass away.
Really?
I think Mrs. Sloan was one of the folks that were
Wow.
selected. But I'm honored. I believe very strongly that when you have a talent, that you continue to give. Thank God my health is decent enough that I can do it. And I've had a lot of experiences and a lot of friends on actually both sides of the aisle. My friend Sam's coming in now.
Yep.
Here. But it was an honor, and I'll continue to do what I can do to make Sussex a better place.
Well, I think you've done a lot of things, in other words, and I've known you for a while. You're very involved politically with people. You're very passionate about land use and land
Yes.
rights.
Yes,
and
I am.
I liked your little saying. It said, if you don't grow, you die.
Absolutely.
And-
I mean, anything that you do, if there isn't
Right.
growth, you're just going to dry up and blow away.
Right.
And I don't believe that. I point to myself when I was administrator back in the dark ages, as they say. But when
This
I
would be
was
Sussex County
Sussex
Administrator.
County Administrator, we began an economic development program, had our own people, and we worked hard because a lot of folks don't understand that Sussex County and the Delmarva Peninsula has the highest out-migration of 18 to 25-year-olds in the country. Now, I learned that...
Meaning they're leaving town.
They're leaving town. They can't get a job that pays what is a good salary for anywhere. I did what I could. The councils were great during that period. The council today does a decent job. But we still haven't cracked that nut. Our young people continue to go elsewhere.
Right.
I live for the day when a youngster can stay and work in Sussex and get paid a salary that's not just good for Sussex, but it's good, period.
Right.
And that's what we, and I'm chairman of the Sussex County Economic Development Action Committee. That's what we've focused on during my tenure there. I'm in my last year of what turned out to be a 4-year term.
Okay.
And we'll continue to do that. We just have to do something because you and I, of course, I'm older than you are, but we have nursing problems where we need more people in that field. The health industry continues to grow in Sussex, but we have to have people to grow with, and
Right.
that's my point. So.
Right, and it is true. I mean, there's a lot of people in our area that their children have moved away, and
Absolutely.
it's sad because they move away and then they have grandkids, and the grandkids ain't here, and so on. I'm very fortunate. I was able to keep all of my kids working for me.
Well, that's good.
Was very fortunate. I have one daughter, went to college in Indiana. I thought I was going to lose her. But fortunately, she had a boyfriend before she left, and he was a good old Lower
Good old
Delaware. Yeah. So he works at Penco, and she works for me. So
Yeah.
that worked out pretty good.
Two of
So-
my four are not in Sussex. One in South Carolina actually works at the Charlotte airport.
Really?
And my son, that I'm very proud of, served 23 years in the Army.
Wow.
Did 2 tours of duty in Iraq.
Wow.
Has the injuries and the disabilities to go with it. But like all of our young men and women who serve there, we don't give them enough credit or enough
Absolutely.
help. And
Right.
stoop to help a veteran or do something, but
Right.
but don't forget what these people gave
Have
up for
sacrificed
us.
for us.
And he now works in Miami, and it's funny. He's in charge. He retired as a warrant officer, and he's in charge of 8 states in food stamp fraud.
Really?
corporate food stamp fraud. And you don't know my son, but that just blows me away.
Wow.
But he does quite a job there. He first 23 years I had to hear how bad the Army was. That,
Okay.
they never did anything right. First month working for the federal government, he told me how good the Army was compared to that. And I told him, I said, I'm not going through 23 years
Right.
of hearing about the federal government.
Right.
I have my own thoughts on that. So.
Right. Wow. So what are you involved in right now? You got anything? Because I realize you're on the board of the Cheer Center.
Yeah, I had been approached a few years ago to serve on the foundation board
Okay.
to try to raise more money for senior programs. There became an opening on the what I'll call the big board, and they
Okay.
asked me to serve, and I was proud to be asked, proud to be here. In fact, Katie has joined our staff now.
Yep.
And delighted to have her.
She's delighted to be here.
Yeah.
I hear how happy she is all the time. So I think it's a good fit.
So we have worked a great deal of help. Cheer serves 1,700 meals a day.
That's almost unfathomable. In other words, it's just like 1,700.
1,700 meals.
That's more people than live in Lincoln.
But it gets better.
I mean,
it gets Lincoln.
Yeah.
Almost as many as when I served as mayor
In
in
Bridgeville.
But when you think about it, they're doing 1,700 meals a day in a kitchen that's made to handle 800 meals a day. It gets.
Wow.
I mean, these folks are doing just a tremendous job. So the need for a new kitchen became imperative. That's been our issue. The state government, through its grant and aid program, they have provided monies. The Sussex County Council has provided monies, and I can say that we're in the process. We've selected the engineers.
Okay.
We're working with the state on the road improvements that go with it, and we're going to have this thing up hopefully before 2022.
Okay.
Because my biggest fear has always been what happens if this kitchen goes down on us. 1,700
Right, where would you
where
even
would
go?
There are
Right.
emergency places. There are
Right.
places they've worked out where they can actually get help. But 1,700 is a number that's almost on.
Is that 5 days a week?
That's 5 days a week. So.
Okay.
So we need to do that kitchen. We're going to do that kitchen with the help of government agencies, the help of the public who has contributed. Our last grant, the county's money, they gave us $200,000. The state $650,000.
Wow. Okay.
But the last grant is matched by a trust who's providing $1 for every 2 we get from the government. So
Really?
we're now over $1 million in what is probably a $1.4 million to $1.6 million project. So we're in good enough shape that we're going to build it.
It's going to happen.
And then we're going to pay that bill, and I'll rest a little better at night
Right.
knowing that nobody in this great county will go without a meal that they've learned to expect
Right.
every day.
Now, is it going to go on this property here?
It is coming to this
Okay.
property. Presently, it's out at the Thurman Adams Service Center out on
Okay.
the highway. It was in the state property. For years, the state allowed Cheer to use it without rent. Now they're charging rent for it. But the facility just is not capable
Right.
of maintaining
It's
this kind
time.
of- And each day there are more seniors available that would want to need this service. A lot of times, the folks that are getting this, the only person they see is that Cheer volunteer that's taking that meal.
They have no idea there's a whole army back there
No.
just getting it done.
But it's great. Mrs. Mason just retired. Who I don't know how she did it for 20 plus years. It's
Wow.
amazing to me.
She just did it.
But that's what I like about Sussex, and I'm sure I could speak for you on this. It's the people that make Sussex
Absolutely.
what it is.
Right.
It's nothing else. It's the
Right.
people.
Right. I agree. All right. Well, then, is there anything else you wanted to say or cover? Or?
Well, just that we continue to try to bring jobs here. I don't think we'll ever see a large 1,000-employee company come to Sussex. I'm not sure they'll come to Delaware anymore. But growth occurs in the economic development area from basically from existing businesses that will expand.
Right.
So we stand ready. CDAC itself is all volunteers. Nobody gets paid anything. In fact, we charge you dues to belong,
Okay.
all of $100. And these folks volunteer. For example, Sussex Tech, or young people have a problem in the soft skills.
Okay.
You know, like coming to work on time.
Yes.
Or coming every day.
Yes.
That
Parking
kind of
their
thing.
car
Parking the
straight.
car or leaving the phone.
Wearing
or-
a belt.
Yes, all kinds of stuff.
So we have to learn how to work with that.
Well, yeah, and that's we may be able to get them the skills necessary to do the jobs that are out there, but we
Right.
need to make sure they understand there's more to life than just playing on that phone.
Right.
So our people are working with Sussex Tech to do that. We had a school to business program where we brought various industries in to talk about what they expected from a high school graduate.
Okay, that's
so that,
good, yeah.
that they could get a beginning job. That included the water industry, the electric industry, etc. We found a problem. For example, CDL license.
Okay.
Okay, there are literally 500 to 600, 700 truck driver jobs available. We had DP&L as an example with us at one of the schools, one of the early presentations. They have need of folks to drive their trucks, but if they don't have a CDL license,
They can't drive it.
They can't drive it, and you have to have that to cross state lines.
That's
But
right.
guess what? You have to be 21 to have
Okay.
that license. Now, I hate to go back to the 60s when we talked about people who could fight and die for the country but couldn't vote back then.
Yeah.
But that's that's the same situation. If we're going to trust a young person to vote at 18, we ought to trust them to drive a truck. There are that many jobs available. A lot of contractors that I'm very familiar with could hire them now. But the fact that they need that license requires
They can't
them to-
get it till they're 21.
There's hope on the horizon, as they say, but who knows how long it'll take. There's a bill in Congress that would change that age and allow for some
That's a
discretion.
nationwide thing.
Nationwide thing. It's not
Okay.
just Delaware. Delaware itself can't do anything about it. But they're the kind of things we find. Any of these obstacles that allow entrepreneurs to go forward and create a business, we have to remove those barriers, and we'll point them out. Sometimes a lot of folks aren't happy when we point them out. At my age, and we all know I'm over 80. At my age, I have no agenda,
Right.
except
Just to make your community better.
Let's do things better, and
Right.
so my good friends in politics sometimes are very uncomfortable when they start talking, and I say, no, I know what that word means. You know, I've used it.
Right.
Let's talk about what we can do.
Well.
But I think it's a good part. So.
Let's take a picture. Don't go nowhere. Let me take a picture with you. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Do you want to sit up here and we bring Sam up, or?
Well, I've never had any problems talking with Sam. Yeah.
All right. If you don't mind moving over, Joe, we'll
I'll
get
do
Sam
it.
up here. Come on up here, Sam. We'll all three talk. How's that? All right. There we go. Wherever Sam wants to get. So we're going to talk to our county councilman, a good friend, Sam Wilson, and we're going to also be joined by Joe Conaway. This will be a good picture, Katie. This will be one for next year's calendar. The Weller does Delmarva. Yeah. But look at the hair Sam's got. Get on down here, Sam. Okay. Like parting the Red Sea. Have a seat. Yeah. Well, we got to keep moving here, young man. All right. Now, don't pick on me. But that's okay. So anyway, you're listening to, oh, thank you very much. Okay. All right. You're listening to Weller Does Delmarva. Have a seat, Sam. You good, or? Yep. There we go. You good? All right. We're getting there. So anyway, we're in the Cheer Center, everybody. And we're going to talk now with Sam Wilson, and we're going to talk with our friend Joe Conaway. And we're here, and we're going to be with you till 9 o'clock, and I'm going to talk about some different things. So, Sam, just say hello to everybody.
Hello.
And how was your Christmas?
Everybody.
And how was your Christmas and holidays?
Good.
Anything we need to know about?
I gave up some of your pens that I bought from you.
Oh, did you really?
In
The little buttons?
fact, I got rid of all of them,
All 100 of them.
all 100 of them.
He did a good job. I had this button, and Sam said, get me 100 of them. So I did. So do you happen to know this gentleman, Joe Conaway here?
I hate to admit it, but I do know him very well.
Okay. he's quite a get-it-done guy, isn't he?
He is that.
Yep. So
He does a lot of volunteering.
does he really?
A lot of
Okay.
volunteering.
I believe you do a lot of volunteering, too.
Every once in a while.
I try to avoid volunteering.
Let me.
It doesn't pay very good.
No.
In fact, it pays better later on.
Right.
Sam's does use the facilities here and is a strong supporter of cheer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
well, good.
he knows firsthand of what good things are going on in this building and elsewhere as a result of that. So.
Wow. Does Sam work out at the fitness center here? You know you can get haircuts here? I didn't even know that. You can get haircuts or hairdos.
And a shave and haircut.
Shave and a haircut. Yeah.
We'll go together. They'll give you one price.
That's right. Right. It's more like a search and rescue mission when I get a haircut. They have to make conversation with me to make me feel like I'm getting my money's worth.
That's why they charge more money. So
Right. They have to find it.
try to find the hair.
Right. And then debate. Do I cut this thing or should I leave it? What should I do with this hair? Well, Sam, is there anything you want to say to the public? Happy New Year or anything?
I wish everybody a happy new year and make a lot of money and stay
All right.
healthy.
Stay healthy.
And stay
Amen
away,
to
from
that.
stay away from strokes if you can.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to avoid strokes at all costs. All right. Tell me this. What are you doing in the Cadillac today?
I thought you were going to bring me out my lunch to me.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear you toot the horn.
The only thing, my horn don't work.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, you better get that fixed. All right. Well, we got to take a picture. You ready, Sam, for a good picture? This is for next year's calendar. All right.
They'll never be able
The
to get
three
that.
amigos. All right, ready?
At least we're not three stooges.
That's true. As long as we stay quiet, we're not. As long as we don't say anything, we're not. All right. Anything else, Sam? You're done? You gonna eat breakfast?
I probably said enough. I want to pay you off. So.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you did.
Yep.
All right, Joe. Anything in closing you want to say?
No, it's a pleasure
Thank
being
you.
here. I finally
Thank you.
got up early enough to get here.
Well,
so.
I'm glad, and thank you for your involvement with Cheer, and we enjoy doing the show here, and we hope to be a blessing to everybody.
Well, we're delighted to have you, and it's a great place for those who need help, and it's a great place for those who just want to be part of the community. So.
When they built this building, my daughter had the first wedding reception here.
Okay.
When they built the building, I remember. So, did you have something now? You ready to talk?
Mr. Allen was involved in this.
Oh, was he really?
Yeah.
Are we
The
talking
Allen
Allen's
families?
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Wow.
Charles is his brother.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, good. Well, I think it takes a lot of people to make something like this work and continue working.
I think it gave about $1 million. On
Yes,
No
they did.
kidding.
Yes,
Wow.
they did.
Quite a bit of money.
Well, that's pretty good.
In fact, there's a sign up
Somewhere.
out front that indicates that the Allen family was
Major.
really the major supporter of this project when it got
Wow.
started. So.
And they're from over in the Seaford area.
Yeah,
Over here
exactly.
making sure Georgetown has a cheer center.
Let me tell you a story that involves the council before, this is way back when. The original grant for senior transportation was given to the county council.
Yes.
And at that time, it was $400,000, and that's a lot of money, but we had really no use for it.
Okay.
And cheer was just beginning at that point in time, so the council agreed, and the money was used to support their transportation programs. And as they say, the rest is history.
The rest is history.
So the
It's
council,
a wonderful
county
organization.
council has always been supportive
Supportive.
of cheer, and we're delighted to have them join us in the construction now with their monies, a 4-year grant of $200,000
Wow.
to build this kitchen
New
that
kitchen.
I've already
Wow.
sold. Yeah.
Well, all right, I'm going to let you both go if that's okay.
I think I'm going to hire Joe to do my talking for me.
Okay.
Sam, I'll tell you what, that could be the end of both careers.
All right. Well, Happy New Year to both of you. Thanks for coming, okay?
I'm getting ready to go to the Gideons right now.
All right.
At 9 o'clock, got to be there at 9 o'clock.
All right.
Up to the Harris house.
All right.
For anyone who wants to join the Gideons, just get up with me. I'd be,
Okay.
Be glad to.
Talk to him.
We'd be glad to have them come in.
All right. Thank you both, okay? See ya. All right, there he goes, Sam Wilson, County Councilman, and Joe Conaway. Good interview. I appreciate them coming in this morning. We are here in the Cheer Center in Georgetown, and if you are listening and you want to come in and do a free plug for your business or just say hello for a minute or two, you are welcome. Was that other gentleman wanting to talk? Katie, I don't know if he was or wasn't. No? He's just here to eat food? Okay, no problem. Just checking. Don't want you to feel left out. So anyway, we are here. We're going to take a break from the radio at 8:30, and we then have a whole another half an hour. So if you are out and about, or you want to just get up and come on down and say hello with me on air, on mic, you are welcome to do that today. We are doing that and allowing people to come in. It was really nice to see Brooks and Brandon. What do you want, a piece of paper? Oh, this paper. Hold on just one second. She's going to get this paper autographed for me. Okay, that'd be good. Cool. Put the date on it, too, if you would. All right, so anyway, good morning, everybody, and I just want to say that the show is going to continue. We've got a lot to talk about. We were giving away Air Zukas. Did we have a phone call on that? 422-7336. Real quick, if anybody's watching and you saw the Air Zuka demonstration, I'm going to demonstrate it one more time. We're giving these away absolutely free. No purchase necessary. You call me now. I'll put your name on the list, and you pick it up next Saturday right here at the Cheer Center. Air Zukas for free, 422-7336. 422-7336. Okay? If you want one, call right now. Operators are standing by. There is a limit, but you can have one if you want one. So anyway, good morning, good morning. Weller's is closed for inventory. We're going to be closed again on Monday, but we will reopen on Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. with our brand new computer system. Maybe you can be the first customer that we ring up with our brand new system. It's not brand new computers that we're buying. It's brand new, I'll call it software, I guess. So we have people there right now, exporting, importing inventory. We have people, doing training. They're going to be with us all weekend, and then they're going to be with us Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So, hallelujah. We're taking a break from the radio. We're not taking a break from Facebook or Delmarva TV or TV Delmarva, whichever I got it backwards. But anyway, and we're going to chat with Colin Walls, I think, in just a minute. So I have to move this bottle out of the way. So, and then we're going to have Dean on too. We'll be right back in a couple minutes. So, for those watching on Facebook, please hit the share button. And if you would also go ahead and start a watch party, we'd appreciate that. Do we have your dad? We have him live or on the phone? Live. All right, Colin, are you there?
I am here, Jim. Can you hear me this time?
I can hear you. Everything is good.
Excellent.
How's it going there?
It is going great. So here I'm in the control room.
Okay.
Here at TV Delmarva. So this is kind of where we run things for the different studios. This is actually Studio B. If I spin around here in the chair, it turns into Studio B. And then we're back to the control room. So here's where we do lots of the work here.
Are those flower arrangements in the background?
What's that?
Are you doing flower arrangements behind you?
Yeah. You see that? That's our Christmas decoration. So we took them down out of Studio A.
And moved them to Studio B.
Studio A here. And this is the old radio studio.
Yes.
And it still kind of looks like a radio studio, but it also looks like a TV kind of TV radio studio, I guess. So we've got lots of different equipment in here. And it's a pretty big operation here that we have. I don't know what people had in mind or thought we had here, but most people are kind of taken back when they come in here into the studio. They're like, wow, there's a lot going on here.
Mm-hmm.
So there really is. And then we'll go over here into our server room. And there we go. And we're going to start to get feedback because we have that monitor on there.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
I'll get away from that. So anyway, TV Delmarva, there's a lot going on here. We have lots of things going on, different shows. different ways for you to advertise if you have any interest in advertising on TV Delmarva. So we're getting lots of views, and we can actually prove our views,
right?
Because we can track them. Where traditional TV radio, you actually can't track them. You kind of got to rely on a system that they have. People write down what they're watching, and one person counts for maybe 1,000 people supposedly. So that's always something I thought was interesting. So here we are, TV Delmarva. If you want to know how to get the channel, you can go to tvdelmarva.com. All the information is right there. You can get it on your Roku. You can also get it on your Amazon Fire Stick or tvdelmarva.com.
Okay. And I see a lot of Mid-South audio equipment in there.
Lots of Mid-South audio equipment. Kevin Short is very happy with me as a customer, that's for sure.
Well, good. And I'm sure you're happy with him. Something happened at the studio yesterday that you are not aware of. We had to bring out for, Integrity Pest Solutions for an emergency visit. Jenny found a spider in her office, and she called me in and she said, watch this spider for just a minute while I empty the trash can. So I'm watching this spider. I said, well, what do I do if he moves? I'm going to kill him. She's like, no, I don't really want you to kill him. So anyway, she emptied her trash can and got the spider in the trash. It was a big brown spider. And she said that's the second one she's found, and she's worried there's a nest of them there somewhere. So I called Integrity Pest Solutions, my friend Keith Ruark, and he came right out and took care of them. So anyway, they're in a cup.
And squashed the spider for them?
No, they're in a cup there by the Keurig in the break room.
Oh, is that where they are? My coffee cups, thank you.
Right. Well, I didn't know. I wanted you to see. I wanted you to be aware there's spiders there. All right. So anyway.
Okay, all right. Thank you.
Yeah, but that was great service he gave me. So we went all the way in the back room.
That is good.
So, and you'll notice I moved those boxes. I tried to get them back in the exact same order they were in there in the hallway. So,
okay.
So they should be right
all
in
right, no problem.
They're in alphabetical order now.
We got
but there was a big spider there yesterday.
Thank you.
All right. That's enough info on the spider. All right. Goodbye,
See
Colin.
you, Jim.
See ya.
Bye.
All right. So I want to tell you something else. Did y'all notice how Colin, you could see him? Y'all notice that? In other words, I'm just letting you know that there's a whole lot of things that we can do with this show, that Colin can do with his show. You could be in Timbuktu, which is on the left side of Ellendale and Lincoln, Timbuktu, and you could broadcast from there if you need to. So I'm just letting you know, Colin's got it going on. TV Delmarva's got a lot to offer, and if you were interested, we are going to be involved in the next moon landing. In other words, and we are going to be streaming somehow, some way through the Georgetown Cheering Center the next moon landing whenever that happens. I'm not sure if we'll still be here then. But anyway, happy birthday, Violet. One more time. Happy birthday, Violet, okay? So anyway, we're not back on the radio yet, correct? We are going to be having a word with Dean. We're going to be having a word with Dean. I need Debbie Short as soon as possible when she has a minute. I have something for her that is going to just warm her heart. So we're going to talk with Debbie Short in just a minute, and we're going to talk with Dean at some point. And I don't know who else we have. This gentleman not talking today. He's thinking. All right, well, we will let you here in just a minute. Debbie, have a seat if you would. We're not on the radio yet, so right now we just want to look good is what we want to do. So Katie can go ahead and take our picture if she wants to. We're both sporting very colorful hairdos. So anyway, and shirts. So anyway, I heard Debbie's been ill over the holidays.
I was.
Okay. You feeling better?
I am feeling much better. Thank
you
so much for asking.
Good.
Yes.
Well, Kevin was concerned.
Rough couple days. But.
Right. And he said, my gal's down. I don't like it. It bothered him. It worried him.
Sweet.
So,
She's sweet.
So anyway,
I was down a little bit.
I hear the radio coming back now. What, did you have a good Christmas and holidays?
Wonderful. Despite being a little not feeling well, but my son and daughter-in-law were here, and it was good. It was all good.
Well, I have a gift for you.
Okay, great.
Okay,
I love
something
gifts.
that I fell short on.
You fell short?
But I'm going to redeem myself now. This is your Weller's discount card.
Yay!
With
it's my number 249.
With her number 249. I was able to find it.
How did you get this back?
Oh my gosh, I had to track
down
down who had 249, and I had to make a deal with them to get it back to be able to give it to you. So there it is.
Thank you, Jim.
They didn't mind. It was fine.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Everybody would want number 249.
Well, you never know, but you've got it now. So
Jim,
there's my note and everything. You're
Thank
good.
you so much.
Merry Christmas, young lady.
This is so kind of you.
Well, I just
After
want you to know you matter.
I complained.
Well, I
about
listened.
it. Wait, this isn't my number. I said.
Right. I didn't even know what you were talking about. Well, it gets even worse. Guess what Denise's number was last year?
1.
Yeah.
And
I gave her like 500 and something.
oh my gosh.
She's like,
your wife?
She's like, holy mackerel! I went from number 1
to
number 500.
55.
I said, well, there could have been 700 or 800.
Did you
so
get number 1 back
I
for her
can't
yet?
figure out where number 1 is at. So
You need
I'm
to
trying
put
to find number 10
APB.
because she's a 10.
She is a 10.
So
you need to put You need to put an APB,
APB out,
on
right?
your
Or
number
just print
1.
another 1,000 of them.
No,
So
just print
we'll say
another
we'll
one.
just print one right here.
One. There's one.
All right. Well, that's
Jim
all I
Weller,
wanted you
thank
for.
very much.
Merry
And
Christmas.
Thank
okay.
you for your friendship, and thank you for this. This is so kind. I
Well,
really
good.
appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you.
We're gonna
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
To you all, you
All
and all
right.
your listeners. Thanks again for the
Okay.
moment.
See ya.
Bye.
Gentlemen, if you want to come over, I'd like to know who you are and what you're doing here. What are you doing here? In other words, I see he's eating. He's got a cheer hat on too, by golly.
Yeah,
Good.
Well, I had a hard time getting that.
Why?
Well, I had to go to work for him.
Oh, okay. Well, good.
So I started driving seniors on a bus for cheer a couple of years ago.
Okay.
You know, I stopped working and started driving a bus. And,
Really?
doing something I like.
You
And-
moved
and
from success to significance.
That's it.
That's what I
And,
tell people.
Yeah.
So you drive a cheer bus.
Yes, and yeah, I think they provide quite a service. And I saw Marilyn's I haven't ate here yet.
Okay.
But I'm in here all the time before she's open in the mornings
Oh,
and
okay,
then in the
okay.
afternoon. And I saw that they're having a breakfast buffet today.
Yeah.
And I was going through Georgetown today. I live 7 miles away.
There you go.
And I can put a plug in for the company.
Sure.
Yeah.
So the company's cheer or another company?
For cheer.
Okay, just checking. I didn't know if you had something else.
And I don't. Nobody asked me to do this. I might get in trouble for it.
I hope you don't get in trouble. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah. So he's not speaking on behalf of Cheer.
Well,
He's just a happy Cheer employee.
Yeah, and they have the adult day program here.
Okay.
And family or caregivers.
You ever got a
do
haircut
great.
here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. And
Right.
yeah, that's convenient.
I agree.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
a
right- I'm
wonderful
right
place.
here.
Yep,
Yeah,
it's a
and-
wonderful place.
And if you need a
Anything.
place for dad to go,
Right.
So you get a break.
Because you only have to be 50. 50 or older,
yes,
I think.
Yeah, and I know a lot of these seniors are younger than me, and some of them look under 50. They come to the day
You have to
program,
card 'em.
but I don't.
You have
know.
to card 'em.
I haven't asked,
Make sure they are 50.
but yeah,
So.
it's 50.
Yep.
And then they have the 7 activity centers, and I've been part-time, so I bounce all around as
Okay.
needed. I've done all their routes. I think they do need another driver if you want to work
Okay.
a couple hours in the morning, a couple hours in the afternoon.
Oh, there we go. I could have a
And that's-
part-time job.
It's great.
Right. Do I have to have a CDL?
Well, yeah, you have to have a CDL.
Okay.
And I think they will work with you on that.
Okay.
But my 7-year-old granddaughter is telling me about how the kids are yelling and screaming on the bus, and about how her bus driver gets upset. I felt like telling her, "Don't come to work for Cheer."
It's so nice,
Because
huh?
I don't get any of that.
Right,
Everybody's
they're-
yelling and screaming.
Wow.
But,
Well, very good.
Yeah, it's a
What's
great-
your name?
Oh, Steve Fisher.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
Steve,
it's a
nice
great
meeting you.
company to work for.
Well, good.
And I bought a trailer from you in
Well, thank you.
2008.
Well, good.
But that's...
You have to buy a new one every 15 years. Yeah, about time. All right, here's Pat Campbell White coming up. I'm going to talk real quick about my insurance man. He's a sponsor of the show. This is L&W Insurance Agency. Bill Strickland, team L&W Insurance. Really like them, good people. Anyway, I buy all my insurance there. So if you need homeowners or health insurance, life insurance, disability insurance, if you need media coverage, if you need billboard coverage, if you need renter's insurance, my gosh, I've got it all. So anyway, I've even got these umbrella policies. And for the longest time, I thought, man, who insures an umbrella? But it's not that. It's a whole different thing. So anyway, I'm just letting you know if you need insurance and you want to talk to somebody that's been around a long time. Now, I'm not implying that Bill's an old man, but I'm saying that L&W has been in business since 1932. That's a long time. Bill does a good job for me. So if you need insurance, residential, personal, commercial, whatever you need, you give Bill a call, you give L&W a call, and they'll take care of you. If you have insurance, you want to get a second opinion, you want them to review what you got, make sure they don't have any suggestions. Second opinions are free. It's 856-7828, 856-7828, lwinsurance.com on the web. Now, we have a challenge in front of us.
We do. I can
Both of us have got to finish this interview in 2 minutes.
Okay, we can do this in 2 minutes, and I am here
Okay.
to talk on behalf of the Rehoboth Beach Sunrise Rotary Club.
Okay.
Our 15th annual Championship Sunday. This
Okay.
is going to be on Sunday, January 19th.
Couple weeks away.
Rehoboth Beach Convention Hall. And if everything goes the way we want it to go, we're going to have a couple local teams who might be performing that day.
Really?
Because Baltimore Ravens, they got to buy. They are hot, hot, hot. There's a Ravens fan in here somewhere.
What team do you support?
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm sitting here covered top to bottom in purple. When Katie said, get over here, I'll tell you what, I grabbed the purple and went flying out the door.
Well, good.
So the doors open at 2:30. We have all kinds of absolute fun. This is another opportunity for our Rotary Club to support the community, and we ask the community to come in and have a big time with us.
Right. So what happens there that day?
We eat, and we
Okay.
eat, and we eat, and we eat some more. We're going to have hamburgers and hot dogs and pizza and vegetarian chili and regular chili.
Does your
and
ticket include the
pulled pork.
food?
Every single bit of food.
Okay.
And children under 12 are free. It's $30. You can go on Eventbrite and get the ticket for $30 in
Okay.
advance. Or if you want to wait and pay at the door, it's $35.
Okay.
But it's Rehoboth Convention Hall, and the doors open at 2:30. It is just the most fun that you can have. It's Sussex County's largest tailgate, and we're going to watch some.
Is it
good
rain or
football.
shine?
Rain or shine.
Wow,
We've
free parking,
actually-
or you park on the road, or what?
You park wherever you can park on
Okay.
Rehoboth Avenue, and I'll tell you what, even up to last night, finding a place to park in Rehoboth
Really?
isn't easy. Nobody left town on the 1st of July.
The weather's been so nice.
They're all still here. And but anyway, we really appreciate your taking the time to
Well-
put me to that 2-minute challenge.
Well, it's more on me. This is something new I'm going to do, is allow people to just pop in. But everybody said you can't talk 5 or 10 minutes if you're going to
That's
do
right.
this.
I can
you
do
know.
a pop. You
So-
did a pop in. Championship Sunday, January 19th. Let's hope we're sitting there watching a lot of local teams play. We've got some locals in it.
Okay, we need a picture real quick while you're at it. Move your mic over. Here we go. Got it?
Okay.
All right. Happy New Year, young lady.
Happy New Year.
Here's
Good
a
to see
Weller's
you.
discount card. Joe, I want to give you and your wife a Weller's discount card. Here is one for Pat.
What's that
and
thing
there's
you were
one
giving
for
away?
Sam Wilson. Right there. This thing.
What in the world is that?
Oh, watch this. Katie, can you take it? No, watch her head. All right, hold on. It didn't work. Oh, it's blowing Joe's hair. There, did you see that lady's hair move? Watch it. She won't even know what it is. No, it didn't work. Forget it.
I'm afraid to
These
do-
were what we were giving away. People had to call in, put their name on the list. It's called an air Zuki. You pull it back,
Okay.
and it shoots a puff of air. All right. Pat, take care.
Thank you.
You got your discount card, right? And give that one to Sam if you would. Okay. Oh, the two were for Joe Conaway. Okay, then we're good. 2 for Joe and 1 for Sam. Okay, that one's Sam. Okay. All right, everybody. So the Weller's discount cards, I just want to let you know they were a big hit also. We've been selling them like crazy. Listen to me. We're ready for Dean. Whenever Dean is ready, we're going to chit-chat a little bit about Marilyn's Cafe. Want to let you know, if you're looking for a great place to get a bite to eat at lunchtime, if you like good home cooking, things like meatloaf and chicken and dumplings and things like that, this is the place. It's called Marilyn's Cafe. People said, I've never heard of it. It's inside the Cheer Center. It's open Tuesdays through Fridays from 10 to 3. So it's pretty much a good lunch stop. If you're in the Georgetown area, there's free delivery of food with a $15 order or more. Whether you're a business or a resident, they will deliver your food as long as you place a $15 or greater order. So it's Marilyn's Cafe, and we look at the menu here, and there's all kinds of different things on there. Different sandwiches, homemade soup of the day, cream-based soup of the day, tossed salads, and chicken salad sandwiches, and chicken tenders, and coconut shrimp, and just a lot of different things. Very affordable, made from scratch, good quality food at Marilyn's Cafe. You want to talk to them, you want to order something, you want to have it delivered, you want to pick it up, it's 854-2880, 854-2880. So they're open on Saturdays from 7 to 11, but no deliveries on Saturdays. Then Tuesday through Friday, it's 10 to 3. So please check it out. And when you come in, tell them you heard about it on Jim Weller's show, Weller Does Delmarva, okay? And if you want to be on this show and stop in and say hi, we're going to do it again next Saturday also. And there's time if anybody else wants to stop in this morning and say hello. Dean is joining me. Is that a cheesesteak?
Wrap, yes.
No way.
Yep.
That is a good-looking cheesesteak wrap. Katie will take a picture in a minute or so, but look at that. I may need to eat this.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. All right. And it comes with chips.
Comes with chips, yep.
And they can get that?
Oh, yeah, you can get it on a sub roll or a wrap.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
I like the
You know how much it is, or you don't know?
$7.50.
$7.50.
Yep.
Katie, I can definitely tell you I'm going to want to eat that. Yep, no question. Actually, I'm getting hungry looking at it. So had a little bit of a crowd here this morning. See you. Thank you both for coming. Happy New Year. See ya. All right. So anyway, we're here. And how are you doing, Dean?
Good. Doing great. Doing
Good.
great.
And your wife, Misty.
Yep.
Misty works with Marilyn pretty much full time.
Yep. She's back there right now working.
So Marilyn does a lot of catering, but also I want to let you know that, if you want to buy, can you order like a cake and get it right through the cafe? And
you have to go through, get it with Marilyn.
And then she'll
place the order with her.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. And
you can pick it up front here at the cafe.
Okay.
After you place
And the cafe lunchtime's kind of busy, but from 10 to 3, people can come in and eat. Not Mondays, but Tuesday through Friday. And then Saturdays.
I believe the first week of March, she's talking about opening back up on Mondays.
Oh, really?
So,
Okay.
But right now,
All
it's
right.
still the Tuesday
through Friday,
Yep.
10 to 3, and then the delivery is free.
Yep.
All you have to do is order $15 worth of food.
Yep, and
Wow.
Georgetown area, yep.
Okay. And how are you doing, Dean? How was your Christmas and New Year's?
Good.
I appreciate your support of the show over
Oh,
the
yeah.
years, and you've been on a few times with me
Oh,
and
yeah,
so
enjoy
on.
it.
Well, and so anything exciting happened at your family at Christmas or New Year's?
No, just
Nothing much?
just time of relaxation.
Okay, well, good.
Time
All
to
right.
relax.
Well, I'll let you go. Did I
Oh.
give you a discount card
You
already?
gave me one, yes.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. What, does Misty need one?
Probably.
Okay. Well, I noticed how he said you gave me one.
Yeah, she probably would.
All right. Well,
'Cause
there you
instead-
go.
Instead of me keep getting it out
Make
my
sure
wallet.
she
Yep.
knows it come from me,
Oh, yeah.
not you.
Oh, yeah. I'll use
You'll
it
say,
already.
man, I bought this for you, honey.
I used it yesterday.
Where'd you use it?
Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen. Seaford?
Yep.
Did you really? What'd you get?
I got the Blizzard.
No kidding.
Got
Well, there
a
you
Blizzard
go.
and got a $5 box. Lunch
Well,
box,
there you
so,
go.
Yep. Thank you.
All right. I'm going to talk to Kevin real quick. We're going to try this 2-minute thing with him. Okay? By golly. Katie said to me this morning, she said, there's no way in the world, Jim Weller,
It's that long to eat cheesesteak.
you're going to... No, it's not. There's only one of them, Kevin.
It's cut in half.
I know it is. Oh, my gosh. All
2
right.
minutes?
2 minutes, Katie.
I wouldn't start it yet.
All right. You ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Go.
What are we talking about?
Anything. Have you
Anything.
used your Weller's discount card?
I have, but I realized that you gave Debbie a special number, and last year you gave me 52.
Oh, my
and
gosh.
I got some kind of like 421 or something.
All right.
So.
I'm going to just apologize, and that's where I'm going to leave it. How's that? I'm going to apologize and leave it there.
I wasn't even aware of it until she just pointed it out. So.
Oh, yes.
We're
Oh,
fine.
she scolded me, and I had to track down these people and get it back. And
No way.
I said, it's all about Debbie.
You didn't have to find it.
I found it. I just can't find
Somebody
number
else-
one.
Somebody else had it?
No, it was somewhere else, though,
Okay.
but I got it. So, but anyway, how are you
yeah,
doing?
And the answer is yes, I have used the
Discount
the
card.
discount card. And
Now-
would have used it the other night, but New Year's Day, Gilligan's wasn't open. So
Oh, I just used it at Gilligan's the other day.
Yeah.
10% at Gilligan's adds up, and them crab cakes are fantastic.
I was on my way, and they were closed.
Really?
So yeah.
What, New Year's Day?
New Year's Day. Yeah.
Okay. Do you like their crab cakes?
Yeah, they're really good.
I think they're worth every penny at $24, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I really do.
They are. I mean,
Not
it's-
that I want you to raise
can-
your price.
You can split
okay?
one. I mean, one's big enough for two people.
Nah, I'm good with one.
You-
And they give you French fries and greens.
Yeah, it's true.
Yep, I really like it. And it's quick service, too. Me and Jenny can be in and out of there within an hour.
It's amazing how consistent those crab cakes are.
Isn't it amazing?
Every time they serve
Yep,
them. Yeah.
yep.
Because they're
So-
big and they're They're warm in the middle. They're done.
Yeah, they're done.
And they're almost all crab meat.
And I agree with that.
It's great.
All right. What
So
else
that was
do I
their
need
2
to know?
minutes.
Oh, okay.
Let me say something about Marilyn. She's going to be at the house tonight.
Oh, okay.
And we're having a dinner for my mother, Christmas dinner for her side of the family, and Marilyn's Catering is bringing all the food.
At your house or your mom's house?
At my house.
Your house,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So.
Now,
we're
where
having
your
like
mom and dad live? Is that where you grew
35
up?
People. Where my parents live is where I grew up. Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
What
And
kind
my
of
father was born in the house next door.
Really?
Yeah.
What kind of child were you?
I was wonderful.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Absolutely.
In other words, they couldn't have expected any more out of a
I'm
child.
surprised they did. They bronzed my shoes. I'm surprised they didn't bronze me. So.
Oh my goodness.
So, I had a great childhood.
Good.
I had a great family and a very hardworking mother and father. And
did your mom work?
For my father, yeah.
Really?
She
like,
worked.
took
She
care of the
worked
book-
elsewhere when I was really little. I don't really remember it, but yeah, she worked for
Okay.
Dad their whole career.
No wonder he was so successful.
She still does, actually. Yeah.
Wow.
So,
Okay.
And he's still working. 83.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Plumbing.
He was unstopping drains at Bridgeville McDonald's yesterday.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Golly day. Wow.
Whenever they get something that their people can't handle, he gets the call. Yeah, so he knows it's not going to be easy. You know?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
It never gets
Yeah.
the easy
Like,
one.
Here I go.
Don't just jiggle the toilet handle.
Yeah, exactly.
It's more than that.
Yeah.
All right.
So
our
but
2
he's-
minutes are up.
He's still going at it. Yeah,
Just
that's
that
what
quick.
that zero is for.
What do you
Okay.
think of this new idea of letting people just pop in if I have time?
I saw Brooks.
What do you think of that,
I
Brooks
didn't
and
hear him.
Brandon?
Yeah, I guess I was in the pool, but I didn't-
Well, and they adhered to the 2 minutes real good.
did they?
Yes.
Cool. So they're a lot better than I am.
A little bit better.
Yeah, okay. Well, it took
So-
2 minutes for Sam to get settled. So
That's true. It was nice seeing
You
him,
having a
Joe
good New Year?
Conaway. I did. Yep.
So you're not open yet.
No, we're not open yet. All I've been doing is spending money.
Wow.
Yep. So we're not even open until Tuesday.
We're back. We're open, and
You're ready
it's
to
been
make
great.
some money.
We're making a lot of plans, a lot of things going on this year.
Yep.
Excuse me. And we had a planning session yesterday, and I hope it gets easier.
Oh, it's going to just get easier.
We had 12
Because you're going to
people,
start quit paying attention.
and we had at least 15 different ideas.
Right.
15
With
different
12
opinions.
people.
Yeah, with 12 people. Yeah. Because some of them changed their mind.
And had split personalities.
But never really agreed with anybody else.
Right.
So, but
wow.
it went well. So,
all right.
Happy New Year to you.
All right.
And thanks for everything you've done for me in the past year. So,
Well, I'm trying. I want to make you famous.
You do a great show.
I want everybody to know about Kevin Short, my
This is
good
a great
friend.
location, and
Yeah,
you had
we
a
have fun
crowd
here.
today. A
Yeah.
lot of people.
Yep. Joe Conaway. I was kind of honored to have him on, to be honest with you.
No, Joe was great.
Yep. All right. I am going to
Cool.
let you go
I'm
if that's
going.
okay.
I'm going. Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. So we're in the last few minutes of the show. If anybody wants to call in and say Happy New Year, I don't know if we gave Charlie and his. Did we give them a card? Okay. Just checking. All right. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm talking off mic here. But anyway, good morning, everybody. Weller's Utility Trailers is still closed. We're opening on Tuesday morning, January 7th at 9 a.m. We miss being open because we miss making money. And anyway, but we've been taking inventory. I'm going to do a real quick plug for ice cream. Ice cream, ice cream, ice cream. Vanderwins has been supporting and sponsoring the show, and this is a sponsor segment. And people say, why in the world are you promoting ice cream in the middle of winter? Because when you have 5 grandkids, ice cream is a word that comes up every now and then, okay? And my kids love going to Vanderwins, and my grandkids love going to Vanderwins, and I love going to Vanderwins. So if you're looking for some good local ice cream, the Vanderwin family does a fantastic job. They've got many different flavors, 4 different locations, and I like dealing with them. So they have cups and cones and pints and quarts, and you can even hire the truck to come to your event and give out ice cream at your business or, a party or something like that. So if you want ice cream, check out Vanderwins. It's vanderwinsfarmcreamery.com on the web. Vanderwins. It's really Vanderwin. Farmcreamery.com. You can like them on Facebook, or you can just go see them and tell them I sent you. Okay? Greenwood, Bridgeville, Dewey Beach, and Fenwick Island. All right? Vanderwins ice cream. Now, we've had a great show. I want to say one more time, happy birthday, Violet. And had I knowed I would have brought you a gift. But no, nobody tells me nothing in advance. I wasn't even invited to the party. So I'm just saying. But anyway, happy birthday, Violet. What else is going on? I said Weller's is closed. You can learn a lot at wellers.com. If you ever want to be on this show, let me know. If you would be open-minded to buying some advertising from me, I have a few opportunities where you could be advertised on my show. You hear me do these ads. It's usually people that I deal with because I want to help support you. You do a good job for me, I'll do a good job for you. I'm not like, this isn't like where you normally buy an ad and the ad's over and 2 minutes later there's another ad for the same kind of a business. At Weller's, we kind of have one advertiser of one product. That's pretty much it. We have had to turn some people away. And we, are passionate about connecting our audience with good businesses. So if you're a good business and you'd like to advertise on my show, I would love to talk to you. You are going to talk to me. I don't have an ad agency. It's me, Jim Weller. You would call me on my cell phone at 302-542-9157. That's 542-9157. You can text me or call me if you would like to advertise on my show, if you would like to buy an ad on my billboard, if you would like to underwrite my retirement plan, or if you would like to take me out to lunch. Any of those offers exist, okay? So anyway, it's Jim Weller, and most people think it's G-Y-M. It's J-I-M, okay? And if you ever want us to host this show at your business, we might be open-minded to that, so it's hard to say. So I just want to let you know we're here every Saturday morning at the Georgetown Cheer Center. And next Saturday, I'm going to throw out the same offer. I do have quite a few guests next week, but I'll do open mic a little bit. So if you want to come in, say hello, have a word with me, a minute or two, help me stay under 2 minutes, we'll give you a free plug for your business, your organization, or whatever. Now, if you got a free plug this week, let's not do a free plug next week. Let's share. Let's share with everybody. Kevin won't be here next week. I wasn't even implying Kevin. I wasn't even talking about Kevin, but I know. I was looking over that way. I was wondering what's Dean eating. I can't tell if he's eating dumplings or not. What are you eating, young man? Chip beef. Chip beef in a cup. That's the way Dean rolls, everybody. So anyway, I'm drinking a Coca-Cola in a wintry, festive can. So Violet's birthday is today, just so you know, in case you haven't heard. And Katie is doing a great job. I've got Jonathan over here, Colin the second, Colin the first is back at the studio. TV Delmarva's got it going on. And there's no spider problems at the studio because Integrity Pest Solutions took care of it. I was thinking my daughter left me in the room with that spider to go empty the trash can. And I was thinking, what do you want me to do if he moves? I'm going to kill it. It's going to be over. We're not going to catch it, take it outside, make sure it fell out of the trash can. It is going to end here. But she was worried there was a nest of them, and she thinks if you kill one, that it somehow notifies the rest of them, and they come after you. That's what she's worried about. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of that or not. But anyway, I just want to say thanks a lot for joining me on the first show of 2020. It happens to be show number 330. That's amazing. Our 330th show. We'd appreciate your support. We thank you for your support. If you'd be kind enough to give us a comment on Facebook or give me a review on Google or on Facebook, I'd love that. I need more reviews, preferably favorable ones, but I'll take them all. But anyway, it's Jim Weller, wellers.com. If you want to email me, if you want to call me, it's 542-9157. I've got to go. I hear the music. Thank you, everybody. I'm ready for this cheesesteak. I'll see you. God bless you. Goodbye.